one. So, as you get out of your seats and unplug the cables and connections that were currently going into your neuro helmet, you do see a grizzled, older gentleman that you know as Commander Riker. As he holds a couple of data pads and looks at you and goes, "Right, lads. Looks like you've passed your last simulation and you're going to get your license." He sort of looks over at your character, Silent, and he goes, "Make sure that doesn't happen in the real world. But overall, here's a clear, and we need to get you to sign some paperwork. As with me then, lads."
All right.
So he does walk off down a hallway, and as you go down, you all have a sense of feeling knowing that this is probably the last time you're ever going to see this base ever again. You've spent a couple of years here getting to know people and becoming friends with them and whatnot. And over your years here, you know that out of the 30,000 people that had signed up from your planet, you are part of only 100 that had made it through the training. All the others had either died from a neural overload or had quit because they weren't able to deal with the stress and mental conditions that running these machines can impose on their body.
To say nothing of the fucking Horus mechs later.
Out of character, you guys don't know about them yet.
Yeah, it's just mental mindfuck.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Horus doesn't exist.
Yeah, you guys don't know of Horus at all. Out of character, anyway. Well, in character, you don't know anything about him, I should say. Yeah. So, yeah, he, as usual, you do see him walking up to the ceremonial doors, and as you're walking up, you do notice that coming from all the other barracks and training yards, other commanding officers are also bringing in what's left of their original contingents and conscripts that had been training. And you notice that you're all sort of walking up a large set of stairs that you do know as the final send-off. And as you walk up the stairs, you can see large red banners and with your planet symbol, which you recognize as a shield with a lightning bolt in the center of it. As you walk up the stairs, you can see other officers saluting you from up the stairs, knowing that you have now joined the ranks of a Lancer. And after this ceremonial procession, you hear the music of the band in the background and ceremonial singing. As you come up to the last steps and you see Commander Riker with all the other people of his rank, and they all say in unison to all of what's left of the training contingent is, "Welcome to the Corps," as the door behind them opens and you see a large, absolutely huge factory and foundry that you cannot even see the end to. As you walk past, he motions for you to walk up, and he, as you come up to him, he says to you, "Datapad," referring to the small attachment that you have in your forearm. So a datapad is a small embedded computer in your forearm.
I guess I'll hold my forearm out if they're asking, assuming they're asking for it.
Yep. And he holds up his own pad to yours, and you do hear a small ding as you look at it, and you see that you have now earned your GMS Productions license.
I guess I follow up afterwards.
Yep. And he does the same with all of you. As you all walk past him, you are all now officially a Lancer. And he does motion to you to enter, and you do see in the data pad, it does come up with a notification telling you that your the sectors of foundries that you have access to is Sector 71B4.
Right.
I would recommend writing that down.
I've got to pull up.
I'm doing it now. You can write player notes on CompCon just in case anyone don't know.
Or a notepad, it all works.
What was that?
Yeah.
71B4.
This is the sector we have access to.
This is your unit's sector, yes. So as you all make your way down to the sector, you do see as you're walking past, it does take you about half an hour, and you do actually make it to Sector 2. And you realize this is going to take you a very long time to get there. You do see in coming along one of the right sides, a small, well, it's not really small, an industrial transport coming through as it pulls up next to you and all the other now successful lancers. It does open the doors and say, you do hear someone coming, putting their head out the window, goes, right, get on, scan your pads and I'll drop his off.
Yep. So I guess we'll get on, I'll scan my pad. And...
Yeah.
As you all make your way in to the 3-story train, you do sit down and he does call back, right, it'll be about an hour before we get there. And yeah, so you can take this as like a little moment to introduce your characters to each other.
I guess I'll start. I'll be like, so, since I guess we're going to be working together, my name's Odin. You can refer to me as Valhalla. If you ever need anything, call on me. Then I specialize in melee combat. Yeah.
Looking up from his spot, he'll just say the word hunter. I hack things.
I speak up saying my name is Parvum Examine, and I go by Swarm.
Carnage.
Hmm?
You want to introduce your character?
Nah, not really.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You just sat there.
Fuck the
I can do
RPG part.
damage, that's all you need to do, no.
Alright, fair enough. And yeah, so after sitting there and waiting there for a bit as the train goes on, you do notice it empties out and whatnot, and you guys have been put down to one of the last sectors. And as you get out, he says, right, off you go.
Guess fall out of the thing.
And as you make your way in, you find yourself at a huge, empty, roughly about 400 meters deep and 200 meters wide. And within this, you can see very obvious frame locking joints on there. But you do notice they're all empty, which you assume to be where your future frames are probably going to be. And does anyone here have experience with foundry and production stuff in their skills?
Give me 1 second. I think I do, yeah.
Eamon, you're an engineer.
I do keep in mind you're not in combat mode at the moment, so you don't have to do
Yeah.
that in ComCon.
Yeah. I do have invent and create stuff.
Okay, so you'd have experience. So you would recognize that near each of the frame holster joints and whatnot, you can see fabricator panels.
Also, I'm an engineer talent.
You're a what?
Engineer talent.
Yep, so yeah, you would recognize this as well. I need to turn you up in Discord because you are soft as fuck.
It's all good.
Yep. Yeah, so the people who realize you would actually know these as fabricator terminals, and you got a pretty good idea that if you input your newly found licenses, these machines will actually assemble your frame.
I guess I'll go up to one of the hangar bays and do that on the console at the front. Also, I guess uploading my servant class and HP to the system.
Do you have an HP already, do you?
I have a servant class NHP as part of Technophile.
Okay, right. If I, shit, if I knew that, then I would have done something a little differently. Alright, yeah, because there's a pretty big thing with how they work. Okay, so yeah, we'll just say that, yes, you do put that in there. Yeah, and within only about 30 minutes, you see the machine sort of open up as large, scissor-jointed, odd-looking welders and fuses and whatnot come out, and you do see it start to make a small framework and patchwork of machinery, kind of like a spider frame. And then you see a couple of more arms sort of folding out from the top of the machinery, sort of with a white hot flame that doesn't seem to put out any heat, but what you assume to not, it appears to be a flame, but you assume it not to be. It's more of extremely rapid assembly of nanostructures and carbonates and whatnot, as you see the frames sort of mold into, well, being finished. And within half an hour, the entire thing itself has completely finished assembling. And you look at your newfound frame, knowing that it had taken you 4 years to get to this point, and you had passed the trials, and you all do feel a very heavy sense of pride at being able to have your own frame.
Yep. I guess seeing the first one be great, I'll go up and make my one as well.
Yep.
And just...
Yeah, I'll just say that this all happened with all of this.
Alright.
Because I'd be doing it 4 times then if I didn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so you all now have your frame. Yeah, so
I guess I'll turn it around.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you go.
I'll just get... I guess I'll turn to the rest of them and say we should either go get some rest since we've just arrived here, or we should go get a mission and start working, I guess. Get straight to it.
So, with that, you do know that this sector, you can produce anything in here, and as you look out to the other sectors, even one just across from you, people have printed their own quarters that are sitting in the back end of their own foundry. You can see people in there that have constructed houses that look like they're made out of wood, some made out of steel. You can see one person currently hovering in a chair he had just made as he lounges back. And you get a pretty good sense that this is where you can make this entire sector into whatever you want it to be. You can see some people have actually set up gardens and plants, reminiscent of the worlds they had come from.
Okay, I love that. I guess I'll make like a living quarter for myself then. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll do that. Basic living quarters,
I'll make-
bed, chair, desk kind of thing.
Yep.
I'll make something similar, but with a little garage attached to it with some mini workshop.
Yep.
I actually have an idea. I am gonna make a sort of interior structured building, kind of like this.
Yep.
I sent you a PM.
I'll make a punching bag that I can
Yeah,
hang off,
absolutely,
the
you can
roof
do
as
that.
well. Yeah, make a punching bag I can hang off the roof so I can keep myself in shape, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
Keep that stuff.
Yeah, so, yeah, that is actually what your stuff would look like. Because that's the sort of tech that we have now.
I'll put that in the text then.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the interior design of my one.
Just the full futuristic house. Oh, perfect. I have an idea how mine looks.
Wait, what's Dan on about in... Just got home.
Hmm?
Dan just put up a thing. Oh, hang on. I need to respond to Dan. Give me
That
a
was
second.
last.
Oh, no, hang on. Let me get rid of that. Boom. All right.
That was last week, I think.
Yeah, no, I just saw that. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't see the ping before, so it hadn't given me the thing removed. But yeah, all right. Yeah, that's good. Right, so everyone's got their quarters all set up?
Yep.
Yeah, so as you guys have just finished up your stuff, you do see a couple of people from the sector off to your left come up to you and he's like, "Oi, you guys finished as well, did you?"
Yeah, just recently. We're just getting set up, getting, you know, accommodated, I guess.
Well, me and the lads from over 100, Unit 103 were having a party if you wanted to come over.
I guess I'll look over at the rest and say, do we want to go over and celebrate?
I say, I don't mind.
Yeah. He's all right. Yeah, come on over. I'll introduce you to the lads. So,
I guess we'll head over.
as you head over, you can see that they've already been quite busy as their sector is extremely reminiscent of those very old classical movies that you recognize as coming-of-age American college movies. It seems they are...
They made a fucking frat house.
And you can see that these people are kind of, for their time, you recognize these people as quite nerdy and geeky for liking this sort of stuff. But you do see...
Do I see a cream pie in reminiscence of American Pie, or...
No, that was an apple pie, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, and you can see people playing odd games of... It's a strange game where they seem to throw balls on a table and bounce them into small cups, which you haven't seen that before. It's a bit odd. Look. Yeah, bro. Hey, we gotta get into the house, man. We're gonna get smashed. Oh, there's fucking heaps of chicks in there too. Or dudes, if you're into that. There's lots of dudes. There's way more dudes than chicks. So if you yeah, there you go. And yeah, and then with that, you do get into the party and whatnot. And I was just gonna kind of like trail it off here to the next day.
Yeah.
You get into the party and you all have a pretty full-on night of drinking and binging. And as you're partying, you realize you'll probably never see these people ever again.
Oh,
As you
that's a shame.
wake up the next day, you head over back to your sector, and you do all notice at one of the primary panels near the front of the area, your sector, there is a notification.
I guess I'll head over to the notification, have a look at it, and call the others over.
Yep.
Sorry,
I
Beck,
go
that
go
was
after
the
the
door.
time closes.
I was listening, but yeah, door.
So I guess I'll open the notification once everyone's here, and then see what it says.
So it reads, Unit 104, your presence has been requested by the Colonial Legion of Ramashar. So you would recognize this as you have just been volunteered for military service in the Colonial Legions. And you also would know this as Harrison Armory.
Oh, fuck yeah, Harrison Armory.
Does anyone have any skills related to knowledge of factions and histories?
Don't think so.
No.
Okay, so we'll skip past that. Yeah, and you realize you are aware that you can't say no. And it does have a small notification, no, well, not a small notification, on the end of it. It does tell you to meet them, to meet your new commanding officer at Rashamra in 3 weeks.
I guess I'll look at the others and say, well, I guess we should get prepared to
Right,
start heading
Jim.
off.
What was that, Enlo?
Ra Shamra, you said?
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Alrighty. We start. Are we heading out with our frames, or do they get delivered for us?
You would take them with you.
Yeah. I guess I'll bring up any sort of like requisition comms for travel to Ra Shamra and.
Yep. So
deployment for
you
our
would
chain.
know that you would probably call Commander Raka, and he would organize your blink space transport for this.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess bring up Commander Riker's number.
Yep. So you just hit him on the pad, and it's like he was like, Raka here. What do you need?
This is Unit 104. We're being deployed to fucking Ra Shamra for our military service. We need blink space transport to the area as well as transport for our.
Shammer, eh? Well, you guys really got the short end of the fucking stick on that one. All right, I'll get that organized.
Sounds about fucking right.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna do these sort of things for you, because I mean, if you guys got like a job where it's simple, then you wouldn't have a game.
Say that to the aliens, guys. They want the simple job.
Yeah, fucking A. Yeah. Right then. Have all your gear ready, your frames and whatnot. We'll have the logistics crew over there at 1300 hours, and your blink space will be ready at 1800.
Alright, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So this is pretty much, this would be where you would make sure that you have all of your everything, because this is your out of character. You're starting a mission with this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So have everything you need. If you need to change
Yeah,
anything,
I
you
guess
change it
I'll-
now.
Yep.
Set up.
I'm just checking. Yep, everything's all on my end.
Mine should be okay.
Yep.
I leveled up 50 times.
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to put you against a T7 triple templated 7+ feature ogre.
Yep, and I'm just gonna nope it out of existence.
Sure, he has an E defense of 23.
Yeah, but I've got an E attack of 55.
He's going to double that. Anyway, let's get back to it. So everyone's ready?
Double it, give it to the next person.
So, Riker does, you do see a small hover car come up, and he's like, all right, jump in. We'll get someone to get these frames out. They can be blinked to the transport from there.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And you do,
I guess we'll jump in the car.
Yep. So as you jump into the car, you do notice that when you lean back, the seats actually kind of morph to perfectly shape your body and seemingly to adjust to what you would actually find most comfortable. And
Me sat on rocks. No.
yeah, and as you, instead of hovering out in the way that it came up to you, you do notice it just straight up seems to shoot up into the sky as the ceiling on the foundry opens up as you go through. And black glass paneling seems to come over the top of the car and like hold you all in, as you can see yourselves traveling up above into the atmosphere. And after about 5 to 10 minutes, you actually do see a small ship in the distance. It's like, you think to yourself, well, that's pretty tiny, isn't it?
No, I don't think that. Relative distance to object, it is going to get bigger.
And the driver does look at you. Don't worry about that. It's only appearance. It's got a manifold maze in it. What's this? And as you come up closer, you do notice the ship is getting a lot bigger, a lot faster than it should. And what was only the size of the small palm of your hand is roughly about 2.5 kilometers long and half a kilometer tall. As you come up to the side of the ship, he just seems to stop it in front of one of the large walls. As he presses a button on the cockpit, and you do find yourself instantaneously inside a hangar. Well then, off you get.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Your frames should be here in about now. And as you turn around, you do see them blinked into existence in a small holding quarter. There you go.
Impressive trick.
Oh, this is just normal stuff for the Union. Well then, good luck with you.
You too.
And he does sort of press the button, and without even a small sound effect or anything, he's just instantly gone. Your data pads do light up. What was that? I thought you were going to say something. And your data pads do light up, and you do see a notification saying, report to Admiral Stencer.
Admiral, what was it?
Stencer. Stencer.
Okay. Alright, so I guess, would there be a directionals thing towards, I'm assuming...
you would know that your data pad is giving you a live readout of the ship map.
Okay, I guess we'll follow that straight to the Admiral.
Yep. So as you make your way through the ship after walking for about 30 minutes, you do actually come across the war room as you walk in, and you can see someone who quite apparently seems to be an admiral, as his chest is completely covered in medals and emblazoned gold and things like that, and you do think to yourself, well, okay, yeah, one of those ones then.
Yeah, about right.
And he is quite a chubby man. Quite tall, though. And not fat in the sense of someone who's sat down their entire life. You can tell that beneath that fat, he is quite a powerfully built person. And what are you going to do? You're in the room with him.
I guess I'll look up and say, Unit 104 reporting for duty, Admiral.
No, you just graduated. Well, not graduated, you just got your license.
Correct, sir.
Fantastic. So, I'm reading through your simulation training. He's done quite well.
I really want to make a jab here, but I'm not.
No, I'm waiting for him to turn and look at me.
He is on like a platform above you people, so he's looking down at all of you.
Okay.
We did our best, sir.
Yes. Surprised you were able to take down what we simulate to be an enforcer, which not entirely sure where they were built, but congratulations on that. Well then, suppose I should give you a briefing about what you were going to be doing. Right, so over the next few hours, he does tell you about the Colonial Legionate's role in Ra Shamra, and you are there to assist in the democratic change of the system's political leanings.
I I'm getting some real battle tag vibes here. Look, we need to strategically change the minds of all of these people to suit our benefit. Well, how do we do that? With guns. Lots and lots of guns.
Yeah, so what you do catch on one of the lines that really does get your attentions, and it's like, yes, it appears that their leading nobility seem to disagree with a couple of core tenets of the Union, and, well, we're there to convince them that our way is the right way.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
appears they were educated wrong. But we're there to fix
Yeah.
that.
And we'll get right to it.
Yes.
Can't have them being wrong, can we?
Yes, no, of course. I mean, they're good people and all. They're still people. And you do notice a sneer when he says that. They are people.
Just
Yeah.
merely misguided.
Yes. And we're there to give them a lesson. With a slight
Oh,
chuckle.
How magnanimous of us.
I guess at this point, I'll crack my knuckles. I'm like, oh, I'm always down for teaching people a lesson.
You'll do well with the
Understanding.
armory. Right then.
Understand.
What was that, Beast?
I was my character says time for re-education.
Would you like to know more?
I'm gonna hack their entire worldwide net and just be put up with like re-education system enabling.
Yep. So, right. Yeah. So now you pretty much are aware of the fact that you are now tasked to go and deal with a rather stubborn holdout of these insubordinates and future citizens.
I'm really loving the democratic vibe we got going on here.
Yeah. No, this is Harrison Armory. This is what they're like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Right then. We should arrive in roughly 3 hours. You may try and... Well, I don't really care what you do. Well, that's it. Right.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Yes,
I guess I'll
extremely important work to deal with.
I'll salute him and then head back to where my mech is and just make sure everything's fitted right and just.
And as he
tinker
says,
with it.
extremely important work, you do notice he reaches into his ceremonial dress and pull out a stein. Well, not a stein, a canister. As he walks into another door and leaves.
So in other words, he's gonna go get drunk.
I like
Not
this
exactly.
Okay.
I guess yeah, I'll head back to my mech and get up there and see if PB is online yet.
Yep.
That's
So,
yeah.
all right, Angela. So this is if with your in character, because if I knew that if you had an NHP before I drafted up this intro, I would have had something specific for you to do that. But we'll say that this did happen. What type of NHP do you have?
Servant class.
So you have a CompCon NHP or a weird one?
Let me have a look. Scroll down.
NHP, that's the non-human person.
Yes, there are different types of them. So you got a weird one?
It doesn't necessarily state that I can have either or, it just states that I can have it, so...
Does it have a...
It does say
what's the flavor text say?
It does say it's unique.
Yeah. So, let me check if I can see this on your...
AI systems grant AI tag, has an NHP or ComCon unit installed, so I can choose between an NHP or ComCon unit.
Which one are you picking?
I'm gonna do NHP.
Okay. So, as you go up to your machine and you check to see if it's online, you did remember ordering a fairly standard normal AI, but as you get in there and look at its systems, you do notice some of the coding and math behind it seems to come up with a blank void of information.
It's a bit odd.
You would be extremely aware to not mention this.
I think I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yes.
I guess hear him say something's a bit odd. I'm just gonna look at him like, something wrong?
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Just move on. Just
do a check.
cautiously.
Yes, that's silent.
What kind of check do I have to do?
Do you have any social skills?
Give me a second. Technically, I could threaten him, but I don't think
You can
that's
do
a
that.
good idea.
No, that works. You can
No,
do
I
that
don't-
if you want.
I don't think I'm gonna threaten him and just get the information out. I think I'll
Alright.
just be like, I'll just move on and be like, all right. Just suspicious now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Yeah, so as you sort of mull about waiting and just chatting to yourselves, you do hear loud sirens blaring on as you do see odd looking frames that you haven't had experience with before, as you've never seen actual high licensed gear before making their way out. You do see one of them to only be not that much taller than you, but on the outside of it, you can see it has small floating blacker than black glass paneling surrounding it. And you do see behind that one that appears to have an extremely huge weapon on its back, as all the other frames around it barely even meet its chest as it lumbers through to the exit of the what do they call them? Drop points of the ship.
Hangar.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the fucking name of it, but yeah. Hangar, that's it. Yeah, and you would be aware that, yeah, this is probably where you get the fuck off the ship.
Alright. Yeah, start it up and...
Do we get it on Max and get off, or?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
Alright,
I
I
guess-
get
yeah.
in. When I lock myself in, I start it up and I check to make sure PB's online.
Yep, so as you turn on the systems, everything does come back clear. And as you go over to the panel where you should be able to interact with your AI and press some of the buttons, there is no response, but you do see the picture, a small, well, not a picture, but on the paneling where it should be readouts of the current effect of the AI unit, you do see a small, rather feminine face kind of look at you and say, and you can hear in your mind, greetings, Commander.
Good to meet you too. Hope we have many successful things together.
And it does respond, I also think, and then as it says that, you do see a small glitching effect that it also seems to happen to your vision as well. You see a flashing image of numbers and odd things in the distance before it returns to normal. I also think I would like to enjoy our time together. And you do
We
realize
all-
that that sentence isn't what it said the first time.
Oh dear. I picked the right option, guys.
So yeah, NHPs, things are going to be weird for you.
Oh, I know. That's why I picked it.
Yeah.
Benefit is I can actually choose its personality, so its personality is going to be rather cheerful and happy.
That's where lore, because that's what it would have been like if you picked a Comic-Con unit.
Oh, true. Yeah, no, it does say that.
You picked an NHP.
Yeah, so it develops a personality based off what it
Yes,
sees going on.
it's its
around
own thing, really.
it. Yeah.
Yep,
Oh well,
no,
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as you make your way out of the ship into the planet, you do have readouts on the sensors in your cockpit that do say that the temperature on this planet is quite intense. You would know that if you were to get out of your climate-controlled cockpit, that you would be extremely hot. Not dangerous hot, but you would not be comfortable at all, and it would be sweltering heat.
You'd be
I
sweating.
have survival.
You
I've got
I also have
survival,
survival.
so I might be a little bit better.
Yep.
Because
And you do
survivors persevere
yeah,
through
what's
harsh hostile. Survives just persevere through harsh, hostile, and unforgiving environments.
Yep, and as yous are all making your way out, you do see formations beginning to form with certain groups with certain types of camo and whatnot painted onto their mechs going into different separate sections. And you do know people that have the same GMS gear as you are making their way off to the far right. And
Carnage disconnected.
oh, we did.
His net probably shit itself.
shit.
All right, so I'll just fluff out the lore stuff before we get into battle because we weren't far off that. So I'll just keep talking bullshit, or we can pause it until he comes.
Do either.
Yeah, right. We'll just do bullshit because I know Carnage doesn't really like that stuff. Yeah, so you do see formations forming of people currently in the default GMS gear off to the far right.
I guess I'll turn to everyone and just over. I guess we have do we have communications between each other's mechs?
Yes.
I'm assuming we do. So I guess I'll go over the comms and be like, I think we need to head off to the right because that's where everyone else is going. Or at least those who look like us are going.
Yeah, which is a pretty safe assumption to make. Yeah, as you're walking past, you do see, you don't recognize these mechs much, but you do see that there's usually, if you see, for example, a mech that has what you assume to be hard light projectors on its arm, it's usually got roughly about 2 to 3 other mechs that are quite larger, or some that are smaller and whatnot, which you can assume to probably they're more very fairly balanced formations and fire teams. You don't know what these mechs are yet, but you do know that you do notice a pretty strict sort of formations and groupings with them. And you do make your way over to where all the other, what you can assume to be newly licensed lancers currently. Your formations aren't really formations at all. These are all just kind of gathering around.
Yeah. Give me a second. I need to switch batteries and heads up because it's about to die. So I'm going to try and take this opportunity to do that.
Cool. I got a question for the
What?
prototype weapon for engineer.
Don't drop battery. That's a bad
yes.
idea.
When would I already have that in the mech, or do I
Yes.
need to just put that in whenever we rest?
So, it's already in. You cannot change it now.
That's fine, but I would need to roll for the limited uses.
Yep, so roll that now.
All right, there we go.
It was
I am back.
1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Oh.
fucked.
Shit.
You can either shoot it twice or punch something. Sorry, 3 times with it. It's up to you.
No, you can't. So when you roll for its uses, you've already locked in what type of weapon it is.
I don't know what it is. That's why I'm saying you can either
So
shoot it 3
your
times
weapon
or
is
punch something.
ranged. What is your weapon, Sea Beast?
Rifle right now.
Oh, it's a rifle?
Yeah.
Yep, you cannot change that from now on. I will tell you when you can change it.
That's all good.
And when you do, when I tell you can change it, that's when you get to re-roll your more uses again.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, so we're all back?
Carnage not yet.
No, we're just doing more
Punch
stuff.
isn't- Yeah.
Well, narrative shut, which Carnage doesn't really give a fuck about, so we're just going to continue this because I think you guys like it.
I love it.
Yep. So you see, you can tell that the large mech in front of all the GMS units is quite old. It doesn't seem to have as much advancement as the ones that you guys are using, but you can tell it is quite a brutal looking machine, as it has large orange sort of paneling, and you assume to be a fairly archaic weapon that seems to have a small, it's got a huge, wide barrel on the end of it, with large tanks connected to it, with heavy tubing on the back, as a small flame is currently from a small piece of metal smoldering in front of the end of the barrel.
Just out of character, I'm guessing that's the World Killer.
Apocalypse rail, you mean?
No, it's a world killer.
Oh, it is.
Yep. The
World
apocalypse
Killer's
rail
the
looks very different.
first mech.
What was that, Solomon?
The World Killer, from what I understood, was the first mech that was made.
Yes, it was
for a
literally the
fucking
very
alien
first
planet.
produced mech ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Okay.
characters don't know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying out of character.
Yeah, and you do hear a pretty old voice coming through your comms, and you don't remember giving this guy access to anything, because you are aware that if you want someone to be able to speak to you through comms, you would have to give them access. And you do hear, use your all greens, yeah. So, I'm going to be honest, most of you probably won't come back from this.
Well, that's a rather rousing pep talk. Thank you. I'm assuming you're a veteran of this.
Oh, this is a one-way.
Shit.
Because you are surrounded by probably about 70 other mechs. And you do see, because mechs are, the frames are linked to you. If you sort of like twitch your fingers, your frames do twitch as well. And you do see people kind of, the large frames sort of looking at each other nervously. Alright. So, here's how it's gonna work. You lot over there at the back right, you see those mountains over there? You're gonna go under the command of Captain... Oh, what's his name? One second. Comms do go quiet for a moment. And you do hear him. Right, scratch that. He's dead. You're going under my command by the look of it. That group over there. And he does point to you, you guys. You're going under the command of... looks like you're a free unit. Have fun with that. Your job's to go over to those mountains over there to the right. Apparently there's a holdout of future citizens. I've always liked that word.
Fair enough.
And
this guy's worrying.
what was that?
This guy's gonna kill us.
No, he's on your side.
I'm glad he is.
Yeah, you can. you would know that this guy has seen some serious shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll give you the one warning, lads. Don't treat it like the fucking training simulations that you went through. It never works out like that. All you get is battle data that's regurgitated and thrown at you. Real people don't do the same ordered movements. They do different things, unpredictable. We didn't have those simulations when I was training. I preferred it that way. Right. You've got your orders. Get out.
I guess we'll head out and start heading to the mountains then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're making your way, you are feeling like a little, well, I didn't give as much information, but your data pads do ping up and you are completely briefed on where you need to go, the exact locations, expected resistance and stuff like that.
Okay, what are we looking at?
So you can tell that you're looking at, so your briefing involved, you know that a danger level of unknown is currently holding up within an old mine,
Right.
which is a bit odd because who gives a fuck about a mine? Just collapse the tunnels.
Any known civilian potential, potential civilian populace in the area?
It does read back that there are probably resistance from future citizens. Not heavy or light, but there is going to be some. I do love how the fucking book does refer to them as future citizens. That's so fucking funny. Like, what the
What if
fuck?
they don't want to be citizens? Then they're corpses.
Yeah, then they're remembered.
No, then they're forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, they remembered as the sacrifices of future citizens.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly. That's not mentioned in the book, but yeah, future citizens I find funny as fuck.
Future citizens.
Well, kind of just been going for 12 minutes. Fuck, that's a big downshot.
Yeah, I can't really continue from here without him.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can chat to each other as characters, because, I mean, you guys don't really know each other.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna like do a direct link to Analyst mech and be like, something up with your mech. You seem relatively shocked by something when we were in the hangar.
Oh, just how clean it was. It was very dirty when we left.
Hmm.
Long
That is a
nights
little
coding with
metagame,
burritos.
Solid. You're skirting that.
Am I? Sorry.
You wouldn't have noticed his mech doing anything weird.
Sorry. No, I was assuming it was mech because he'd said it when he saw his mech.
Yeah, so you would know what he said in the foundry in the sector, not when he was in there. You wouldn't have known that that thing was talking to him.
Oh, I didn't mean when it was talking to him. I meant it was like when he looked at it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you can do that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll prompt after he closes the fucking comm channel or whatever. I'll mute your mic so he can't hear me. I'll prompt PB. Can you list out your full list of capabilities at current?
I need to read on that. Give me 1 second.
Oh, but while we're waiting for Conch to come back, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be back in 2.
Yeah, that's cool. Take the files in the core rulebook, isn't it?
Should be.
Yep, just give me a second. Control F, because I'll just check no file. Ah, there it is, right.
I'm only doing this because without a doubt my character probably doesn't know the full range of shit that it can do.
Yeah, that's fine. So, okay, yeah, so it does respond. Basic directives able to be undertaken are defense perimeters, stealth engagements, recon, and it does give you pretty basic readouts, nothing real complicated.
This is one of those things too that if you decided to unshackle it, it could eventually learn too, eh?
You don't want to do that. See, okay. You know how it says in the wording for this talent, where it says, you are significant to the NHP?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean you're its friend. You could get an NHP that is very similar to the Castigator. Which,
Oh, lovely.
the only reason it defends its pilot is because it's going to be the one to kill them. So, yeah, you wouldn't know about unshackling and things like that, but out of character, if you do that, you're, depending on how that goes, you're bordering on becoming an NPC. if
First session. Antler's already an NPC. Oh, okay.
No, I mean, as in that you will make a new character
No.
level because a cascading NHP is a very fucking scary thing. There have only ever been 3 cases of NHPs fully cascading. And I mean, they've achieved true whatever the fuck it is that they were before. And the first one was Ra. Ra is the most powerful being in all of Lancer. Bar none. He is ever-present, omnipotent, and omniscient. Well, that's what we think of him as. So Ra was one of the first NHPs ever discovered. They put him in a machine, they studied him, and it's like, damn, that's pretty weird. Anyone notice some of the machines are working odd a bit around here? Anyway, who cares? Because that he was cascading at that point and no one noticed. It finished. The entire moon of Deimos on Mars disappeared. The whole moon gone. Then it came back. And the siege of Mars began. Within 2 months, the Sol system was lost. Then Ra fucked off. He came back 3 years later. He went to Sol and he went to what was the old government, which was Setcom, and said, right, I have some rules for you people. As he was wearing the bodies of the head scientists of the Deimos station and said, rule 1, you will no longer look into what happens after death. Rule 2, you will not decorporealize human selves into a digital state. This is called the First Contact Accord. And then he left. He's disappeared. About 150 years later, there was a guy called Harrison II. He said he started looking into true immortality and descending himself into non-human form. So he was doing that. Ra appeared on top of Ra Shamra and said, Harrison, bro, stop doing that shit. I told you not to. Harrison II's like, guess what, bitch? Take some nukes. As these nukes were flying towards Deimos, they instantaneously disappeared and reappeared inside the fleet of Harrison Armory and inside the palace of Harrison II and instantly detonated. And that's how Harrison II died.
Harrison's the ones who like kept cloning himself and then raised his son to be the next heir, and that's the loop. Yeah, okay.
And that was the first case of Ra saying, it wasn't a suggestion.
This is a, you will do this or die.
Look, we've been waiting on Carnage for 20 minutes. So I think we're just going to go on without him.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Right. So let me just get the map ready. Set that up. Put that over here. How many do we have? We have 3, right? Yep, 3. All right.
We got 3 of us.
Yep, because I just need to delete this guy, I think. Yeah, this guy. All right. Right. So as you're making your way up to the location that you have been tasked with democratizing, bringing freedom, you do see a notification that your comms unit has been, your system was easily able to deflect a comms interdiction. Which you would know as them trying to break through your defenses to talk to you.
I guess at this point I'll tune into Hunter and I'll be like, So someone's just tried to get into us. Do you want to roll a scan or something? You said you were good at hacking.
Yeah, okay. How does the hacking and shit like that work in this?
In narrative mode?
Yeah.
Give me a 1d20 plus the accuracy modifier for the skill.
Okay.
So with yours, it's a 2d6, so 1d20 plus 2d6, use the highest 6.
Yep, 1d20 plus 2d6.
You do actually meet it, yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because this is very old shit. It's yeah, no, you actually got so you got a 7, so you did actually meet that. Right. So what were you trying to do?
I was trying to tap into the comm line to see what they're talking about, what they're attempting to do.
You do hear. You can tell that this is coming from more of a. This is a broad message to everyone in the area that's obviously on their side, and it's yelling out to them, get to the covers, they're coming again. Make sure, take the women and children to the back. Run. Able fighters, gear up now. May we die in glory.
Oh, look, women and children, future citizens. We need to go rescue them from these dastardly militiamen.
Yeah, you can tell these people are completely fucking desperate at this point.
Alright, can I attempt to do that same trace to any other things that have received it? Like pinging?
No.
Like pinging what? No, okay, alright.
One thing you could do is, so this actually becomes harder to do, is you can hold the channel open.
Yeah, alright.
So you would add a 1 difficulty to that, so a 1d20 plus 1d6. Yeah, that's a pretty easy pass. You can hear, you can tell that with the way that they're speaking, that you being experienced in these sort of things, that these people aren't militarily trained or anything. They're not using clear orders. They're kind of directing people by name. There's no ranks. And you can easily tell these aren't trained people. These are pretty much just people trying to not be fucking exterminated.
It seems like we're up against a lesser equipped militia. They don't seem military in capability.
How do you want to go about this? Because we can either try and talk some sense into them, or we could easily just take them out.
Come now, we have to get rid of the brigands. Then the women and children can be saved and brought into our glorious democracy.
For Super Earth.
Take them while they're young.
You just see my arm go up above my chest.
I'm rolling with this fucking democracy, dude.
Motherfucker, if we're doing democracy, I'm going full Helldivers.
Until my
That was
character meets
insane.
Horace and then figures out that you can basically cheese existence.
So that's something interesting, is Terrorist Army are pretty similar to Helldivers, but life is not thrown away. You would be very aware of the fact to not try and kill, to die for Harrison.
Yep.
Because you cannot serve in death.
Yeah.
Alright, I suppose we lumber forward and I'll keep my channel open to see any comms from the militia.
Yep. So, let me grab that. That was Carnage's one. So is that these? Yep. That. Right, so we are now entering the deployment phase.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just giving you I'm just showing you the areas. I'm just going to lighten this up. Now, as you walk up onto where you can see the mining and the large abandoned mining facility coming up into view. Why is my grid squares not covering the whole map? What the fuck? Why is it not doing? Give me 1 second. What the fuck?
Alright.
Square, save. Alright, we got the squares up now. Let me see if the fucking grid squares work.
My screen's just black with a column of brown.
Why is that happening?
You want to go down to the brownish area, Eamon, because that's where we'll be fighting.
It's like a desert.
Yeah.
Do you see the grid squares in the where you can see?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hexagon grid squares, yeah.
I don't see them. What the fuck? Hang on, let me restart my roll 20 because I'm not seeing the grid squares. What the? Why is it doing that?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, don't. We're not doing geometry in this too, Antlo.
There we go. There's my grid squares. Right. So, yes. So this is known as the deployment phase. So, yous go through and discuss who takes what location. You cannot position yourselves within 3 grid squares of each other.
Well, I guess it makes sense for me to be in the front at the minute since I'm more melee focused. I kind of need to be closer. So I'll
Yep.
take the frontmost position.
I can be or slightly towards the back because I've got machine gun, rockets,
Yep.
and a
Yeah.
fucking rifle.
Alright.
I'm guessing I know you want to be at the back, or do you want to be close to the front? What are you thinking?
I'll be sort of like in between the both of yous.
All right.
Yep, so there you go.
Better you
You just
guys
pick your
get-
spots.
So which way are we
Uh,
moving?
Up.
So I guess if I go about here, it'd be good, and then
So you can see further than this, but this is what is known as a deployment phase. This is your deployment area.
Yep.
yeah.
No closer than 3 grid squares. Yep. All right. That's fine.
Oh, we made a triangle. Good job, team.
Right. So, let me do something. Let's see if this works properly. I'm just going to test something. Dynamic lighting on. Save. Hang on, I know. Give me a second. I know you can't see.
Why don't you take away my lights?
Don't worry.
You said dynamic lighting, not blindness.
He forgot to turn on his sensors. He's been walking this whole time, just going off fucking like
Sound
voodoo,
cues.
just sound cues and voodoo.
There you go.
Oh. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. So it is your turn first.
How do we want to do this? Because we don't know where they are.
Have I heard any comm traffic yet?
No.
Alright. Well, I'm fine with waiting to take my turn afterwards, so if you guys want to take your turn and try and do a reconnoiter, and I'll follow along as best I can.
I guess I'll just head up, how much? I'll head up like 10 spaces and...
No, you are in
'cause-
combat mode.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Well, what I'll do, actually, give me first turn. Actually, yeah, give me.
yeah,
first
yeah.
turn.
You get first turn. Alright, works for me.
And I am going to perform a quick action on Silent, and I am going to bolster him. So until his next skill check or save, he has the accuracy.
Yep.
Oh, even more accuracy.
Yep.
Wait, we're in combat mode. I have soft cover.
So yeah, all your next skill check or save, you have accuracy, and because I've got psyop, there's no time limit on it. It's not like, oh yeah, this turn ends, you lose it.
Nice.
And so that is quick tech, bolster, and then I guess I'll move up to here.
Yep.
And then that's my turn.
I already know exactly what my guys were going to do, and it is done. So back to you.
What's our turn again?
Yep.
So, Eamon, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go further up? And what are you thinking?
I'll move a little bit more forward, so I'm in line with you.
All right.
So you're that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Eamon.
Ah.
He's just moved up. So it's your go, Flint. Unless Eamon, do you want to do anything else?
Nah.
Right. So, the reason you can't see the whole thing is you are currently in a sandstorm right now. I should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, let me check something. Where is my ruler? So, who are the two on the left? Civi and...
That's
not
me.
Civi, Silent and Antelo.
Yep.
Yep, so I'm going to need
Offended.
you... So,
I don't
as
fuck
the,
horses.
from outside of your senses and vision, as you aren't able to pierce your senses through the heavy sandstorm, you do notice a loud firing of something, and you do see a flash appear in your eyes. Can you just give me a engineering save?
20.
19.
19.
Add a 1d6 to yourself there. Oh, so Silent.
Yep.
One, you need it.
So Silent passes, Antelo, you don't. You are considered impaired and jammed.
Oh, lovely. For the end of this turn cycle.
The end of your next turn.
Oh, lovely.
There you go. So I did. I've got rid of the plus of accuracy, and then I guess it's my turn. So how far do I want to move? I can move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I want to do this? We'll head up to there, yeah. Oh,
Right, he gets an Overwatch shot on you.
fuck.
Six plus one. I don't even need to ask. That does beat your evasion. All right, so he deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you walk up into the in through the thick storm, what's that?
Did you keep in mind that I do have classed as having soft cover?
Even without the 5, he still hits.
Yep.
Because he rolled a flat 16. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I shouldn't have put that 1d6 in, but it still hit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take 4 damage, and you need to make a hull save.
Alright. That's the whole save, which is a 10.
You... You should have used that accuracy bonus, my guy.
I couldn't because it was on. It's on the next save.
This is a save.
No, he did a.
Yeah, but we already did a save.
He did an
I
engineering
thought he didn't
save.
consume it.
It
Or do you have to
uses-
use it and it's gone?
Bolster is used until the next skill check or save.
Oh, okay. Well, Silent, you missed it by 1.
Fuck.
So you are now prone.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, so as you peer out into the distance, you do notice a large steel beam hurtling at you. And you do try to make your way out of it, but it does smack you into the shoulder and knock you to the ground.
I get +1 accuracy to avoid prone or knockback.
Yep. So he beat that. Yeah. He,
Okay,
He
yep.
does.
So remember that next time, because I won't retroactively give that to you.
Yep. Yeah, it's stable structure.
All right,
Sorry,
that's
my
fine.
bad.
Then you are fine. Right, so let's go back in time a bit. You do see a large steel. You do still take the damage. A large steel beam smashes into your shoulder, but you are able to find your footing and not topple to the ground from the sheer force of it.
Yep. I guess at this point,
You can see the small blinking lights. You can't see the actual frame, what it was itself.
I can't shoot him.
Oh no,
okay.
you can, but he does have
Okay.
soft cover because you are barely seeing him.
Yeah, I know. It's like barely seeing him. It's like, I'll take a... I can do barrage, correct?
You can do what?
Can I do a barrage since it's full round action?
Yeah, no,
No.
you haven't taken any other actions. You can do a barrage.
Yeah, so I'll do barrage on him. So
Yep. So do keep in
What
mind
barrage
that
you
if
attack
you
with?
are using a flex mount for extra damage, what are your barrage weapons? What are you using?
it's the flex assault rifle. That's it.
So you got an assault
So could I
rifle
use that?
and what?
That'd be the only thing I can use.
Oh no, a barrage is you shoot with 2 weapon
Oh, okay.
systems.
Okay. So no.
If you
Okay,
want to
cool,
do a
I'll just
barrage,
skirmish
you would
then.
actually have to be in melee range because one would be with the gun and one would be with your melee.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do a
Alright,
skirmish.
Yeah, I'll do a skirmish and I'll just try and shoot him from here. So 1d20 minus...
Yep, minus
1d6.
1d6. Yep.
Checking I don't have anything. No. No. Yep, okay.
Roll damage twice. Take the highest.
Max damage. It's just 6 damage. Brutal.
Oh, do you
when
have
you roll a
brutal?
20 on a
Oh, you
die,
got brutal?
Yeah.
Yep, nice. There you go. 6 damage. Let me check how much that does to old Mr. McChunky. Yep.
If you need typing, it's kinetic.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did need that. So, yep, I've noted that down. So
That's
now
my turn.
it is this guy's turn, and he is. Oh. All right, lads, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want full proper effort? Or, like, kind of chill?
I'm erring on kind of chill, but I'm down for either.
So, yeah, this is like a question I am asking you before we get into these sorts of things. Do you guys want, like, some chill bit of difficulty, you know, but you're still going to be able to get your way through? Or do you want it to be like, if you won, you fucking earned it?
I'd say a little bit chill.
Anlo?
I've been outvoted.
Alrighty. So he's not going to do that because that would have been... Right, so, he is going to do, right. Can that reach from here? With great sadness, otherwise, alright, he can still do this. Yep, that's his turn done. I should not have ruled that out because now you know where he is. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's fine. It's not like, I mean, shit, you're literally one grid space away from seeing him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say, am I able to move and then attack?
Oh, it is now a new turn order, so you guys talk again.
Yep.
But who
So
goes
who
first?
wants to go first, dude?
Well, I mean, there's not really much I can do in this.
You can maneuver, but that's it. You're jammed.
Mm-hmm. So
Am I
it's probably
able
me
to
or you,
move and
Eamon.
then attack?
Yes. So
Yes.
movement is not related to your actions.
How much can I move, or is there no limit?
What mech are you?
He's got 4.
So you're a Sagmatha?
Yeah.
You're the big tanky one.
Where's his movement? I can't see what his movement is. It doesn't show up on this page.
He'd have 4 movement.
4. Okay, you can move 4 squares.
Sounds
Yep,
right.
I got it.
Alright.
So yeah.
But with that, if you use a boost, which is a half action, you can move double that. So you can move 8 squares.
So from where you are, you could quite literally just go straight to there if you wanted.
And the only attack you can do after that is a skirmish.
Yes. Which is still fine.
What did you say, Eamon?
Okay. I was just doing maths. I'm gonna just move here, and then
Yep.
I'm
so
gonna shoot
that
with my
procs a reaction.
yeah. I'm gonna.
He had Overwatch ready, and there's a 14 beat your evasion.
My evasion is 8. So yeah,
How much armor do you have?
1.
Yep. So you take a total of 3 damage.
Health minus 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you in the active mode, Eamon, at the minute?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd like to shoot with my assault rifle, which is in range of 1d6.
Oh, also, now that you have clear sight of them, you can tell that this isn't actually military gear at all. You can tell that this is quickly repurposed construction gear that you're looking at. For example, the machine that you are witnessing, you can tell that this used to be an industrial shipyard riveting system, which is what puts the large pillars into ships. You are very clearly aware that this is not a military force at all.
I can take the next turn and do a bolster and a lock on, because neither of them are attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It is a tech attack.
No, you don't roll for a tech attack for a lock on. It just does it, doesn't it?
Let me check. So you can't use comms, you can't make attacks other than improvise attack to grapple and ram, take reactions or benefit from reactions.
Yep.
That's
So
all it says. So what is a lock-on counters?
when you lock on, you digitally mark a target, lighting them up for your teammates' targeting systems, exposing weak points.
This is where it gets into the not very good wording, because, like, to me that means if your systems are jammed, you couldn't lock on. But all right, you can have it.
All right.
But it's not your turn.
When
yet.
it says, just a quick question, before anyone does this combat. When it says seeing, that's per combat, correct, or is that per mission?
Per combat encounter, yes. So
Yes,
pretty much
okay.
once per scene means once per fight.
Yep. Alright. Cool. That's all I need. Eamon, do your attack now, I guess, if you want to do it.
I was gonna say before I do the attack, I consult. Shall I blow them up and shoot them with my rifle?
Use whatever you want.
Up to you, man.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna shoot the assault rifle, which is 1d6.
Yep, so roll to attack. So you want to do a 1d20 first.
1d20.
Do you get any bonuses to accuracy?
He hits anyway. Yep, so roll damage. Oh, one thing you'll note, Sea Beast, is players have to roll for damage, and PCs just have flat damage.
Oh,
So 5 damage
Nice.
on that guy. Let me just put that in. What type of
What?
damage was that?
that was.
Kinetic
you
damage.
shooting
All right, I
from?
got it. I got it. It was kinetic.
Kinetic.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's been noted. All right. So now it is my guy's turn.
Nope. I deny it.
Right. What can this bloke do?
Can you do a barrel roll?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, you
So-
want to come to me, Thunder? Come on. I'll fist fight you. Come on. 1v1 you.
He is going to boost to here.
Sup, chomp.
Now,
Just check.
where is my ruler? Cone 60.
Oof.
And that just damn, I can't get both of them. I have to pick. No.
Go for the rookie.
Come closer, sea
Right.
beast. Mama wants to give you a kiss.
No.
Mwah.
All right. So, right. This large, lumbering, repurposed lifting crane is coming at you with on the side of it, you do notice a huge cannon that has been welded onto the side of it. And he is going to roll to attack, and I would be very fucking surprised if this doesn't hit. But now that I've said that, it's going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Or
an
not.
18 hit.
Who are you trying to hit?
This one.
Me. Yes, it does.
Right. So you take 6 kinetic damage.
All right. So that puts me down to that. Cool. Any saves?
Make a hull save.
Is it for knockback and prone?
Yes.
All right, cool. I got +1 accuracy, so that's +1 d6, or is it just +1?
1d6.
All right, cool.
Yep,
14.
you pass.
Nice.
And now, he is going to save that. All right, your guys' turn.
Do we want me to go and swing at him?
Well, I can bolster you and give him a lock on, so you'd have a better chance of hitting him. Or
Yeah.
Have you? So you're still impaired and jammed this round, yeah? And it goes out. It's after this one.
Yep.
Yep.
I can
yeah,
get
let's
him
do
to
that.
1d3 plus 1 of explosive damage.
All right, I'll do that. He's
You can't
locked
do
on,
anything.
silent. You've got bolster, and then I am going to move.
Bolsters +1 against.
Wait, you can
next saving
bolster
thing, isn't it?
while jammed.
We just went over.
No,
that.
you can lock on while jammed, not bolster, because bolster is a tech attack invade.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Bolster is a tech action.
Listed as a tech invade.
No, it's an active synergy. I'm literally looking at it right now in the fucking ComCon.
Yeah, no, so am I. Hang on, can you use bolster?
Yep. Don't even roll an attack. It just activates.
When you bolster, you use your mace water for a 6 count. Why is it listed under tech attack then? Okay, sure. This shit's fucking dumb. All right. I don't like how they've left so much of these things out. All right, yeah, go for it. That works.
Yep. All right, and that gets rid of my jammed in that. So.
Yep.
X turnover.
So that is CB's turn. Oh no, that or silent.
Yeah. Do you not have another mech? Okay.
No, I do.
Sorry.
But you go next after I'm done.
Yep.
No, that's the wrong one. I want this one.
Oh, I'm gonna make it clear I no longer have soft cover as well.
Oh, yep. Okay. So who's this one? That's Antelo.
Mhm.
Yep. So, let me check what this guy's thingy does. Nope, that is not that guy. I want this dude. Right. So that's 3, 1. What? Spends all of the things. Okay, well that's an extremely complicated way to say something very basic. Yep.
What?
And just the way that this fucking NPC's worded is really dumb. Does a 14 beat your E defense?
Yep.
Right. So from your rear left, Antelo, you see an extremely rapid moving sort of crimson swarm of like machines hurtling at you, and as they hit you, they seem to ignite and explode. You take 4 heat damage.
Lovely.
And then he is... No, that's it. He had to use boost to get there. Yep, so you guys' turn.
Alright, so I guess I'm up.
Mhm.
I'm in range, so I don't even need to move.
Yep.
So we are going to swing at him with the Tempest Charge Blade.
Yep, so
which is...
now that you've done that, I need you to make a hull save. Yes, your thing applies.
Okay. 16.
Yep, you beat it. So as you all went to move up to attack the creature, not creature, it's not D&D, to smash the machinery, a huge steel beam swings above you. So yep, go roll your hit.
So I've got +2 accuracy on that because Antelo's.
Yep.
Oh,
So
wait, no, that would've
1d20
been
plus
consumed.
2d6.
It would have been consumed on the save, so it's just 1d6.
No, you've still got lock on.
Oh, okay, cool. So it is 2 accuracy, so it's 2d6 and.
Yes,
Does
a
a 21
21
hit?
does it. No, well, a 20 hits, yes.
Okay. So it's 3d6 plus 4.
Yep.
It's on piercing just as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, we still fuck up a little bit. It might help if I. So that's 14 energy damage. That's armor piercing.
So energy damage, armor piercing, was it?
Yup.
And that was 14. Yep. All right, that's noted.
Cool.
Yeah. So with that, it needs to do. Nice. Oh, you don't worry about that roll. That was for me. Yep. So what are you going to do now? You still have another quick action.
No, I don't. That's a barrage. And it consumes.
Oh, that
the
was a
full
super
barrage
heavy,
'cause
wasn't
it's
it?
super
Yeah,
heavy melee.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
it's super heavy.
But you still have movement if
So-
you want.
I'm good. That's my turn.
Yep. So, it is now the guy at the top right's turn. Let me check what he can do. So that's... Yep. All right. So, what is the distance on that?
I'm having a fist fight with a mech. Let's go.
So he's gonna move there. How you doing, Sea Beast? You want a kiss? Alright, so let's get a...
Nervous laughter.
No!
Oh!
Just you lucky
Yes!
fuck.
Yes! Baby!
Round of applause for you, Flint. Good job. You can hit us both.
Right, now, he is gonna roll his attack, and he gets bonuses to hit when multiple people are within his little fucking attack range.
Fringe.
Oh! Mwah.
No!
Oh, right.
Yeah, 28 misses.
Lovely. What was that?
28
So-
misses.
You both take 6. No. Hang on. Okay, yeah. So you both take 8 armor piercing damage. It's got reliable 6.
So-
Fuck me. So 8 armor piercing damage, and both of you need to make a hull save.
Yep, I'm doing that now. This be good. Oh, fuck.
You rolled a 1d6 on.
Yeah, I'd redo that one again, so.
I thought that's what hull save was 1d6.
No.
No, it's a 1d20.
Oh, hull, not.
You're thinking
Ah,
of a
that was
Oh
for
wait,
structure.
did you go into structure?
Yeah, I lost a structure point.
Yep. Right. So 1d6. Now, you give me another 1d6.
Alright.
So you got a 5 in total. Destroy a system of your choice. I will say, when your mech detonated in the thing, I did read it wrong, so that wasn't technically supposed to happen.
Okay. EVA module.
Yep, so that is gone. All right. Yep. Now you roll your hull save.
Yep.
Me also.
So let's just.
Both of you, yes.
You
You
does
get
this
the
count
accuracy
thing or-
bonus, yes. Sea Beast does not. So Sea Beast, 1d20.
Eamon, do you have stable structure?
That's bullshit. Cringe. Fucking hate this
I
guy,
don't remember.
man.
Did we give you stable structure, Eamon? The +1 accuracy to avoid prone or knockback.
Which one's in that?
What's his name? Swarm?
Systems. Yes.
He does not.
All right.
Right.
Cool.
So, well, he still has a quick action left, and he is going to... Oh, man. If only Carnage was here, and then I could really piss him off and blow up all his turrets.
So what are these things visually?
Visually, they are severely repurposed construction and mining equipment.
Okay.
So,
cool.
for example, that thing that technically what you were hit with was a ripjaw shotgun, but this is a large canister that has been loaded with shrapnel and TNT charges. This guy over here is technically an ogre in the NPC state, but it's literally a construction crane that has been modified with explosives and ejection materials and whatnot.
How does prone work with them?
I'm not gonna try to get into that. I'm just gonna say it works. But I'll. Okay. Yep. So I will say it works. Yep. So whose turn now? Oh, actually, 1 second.
Mine,
I'll
I
take a
think.
piss. So quick piss break. Whoever needs it.
Alright, I'm gonna get drunk.
I'm also gonna go take a piss.
So, I can activate my core system and knock all of them prone. If we want. It'd give you extra accuracy to hit.
There you go. I'm back.
Also, Angelo, that sounds like a pretty damn good idea right now.
Hmm?
Just what Angelo was saying
What was he saying?
about
I wasn't
knocking
in.
them all prone. Knock them all prone.
Yep, and I can also get information on all of them by doing that.
Oh, that's right. You have that weird trait thing where you get scans on things, don't you?
Yeah, automatically gain scans, yeah.
Right. Oh, also, I was doing a bit of reading and research on how the fucking traits versus features work. So, with traits, I now know what part of the mech it's talking about for the NPCs. And this has been something that's been heavily discussed about how shit it is, and this is going to be redone in the new reprinting of this. Because all NPCs do have traits, but they're not listed as traits. They're listed as features. But not all features are traits, but all traits are features.
So essentially it is what we were saying before, if I do ask for a full statistics readout, I get their traits.
Yeah, so traits are a part of the scan, yeah?
Yes.
Full piece, full stats, one piece of hidden info. So are stats part of traits?
It would be.
I'm just gonna check on that. Just checking the rule book. We're gonna come across these things quite a bit because so
We're learning.
Yeah, HP, speed, evasion, armor, mech skills. So mech skills. Okay, yeah, that's traits. Fair enough. Then what the fuck would hidden information be? Oh, that's law stuff. Alright, yeah, we're good. Yeah, so everyone's back?
We're just waiting for Cebius to get back. Angelo, can we go one fucking game where you don't draw geometric shapes, or is that impossible?
Oi, you finished that. Hang on. You've done that correctly. There's one way to finish what you're drawing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is like watching that like DVD screen.
Hey. Here you go. Alright, we're all
You
back.
know, all I've got planned. Yeah.
All right.
All I've got playing through my head at the minute is the fucking like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance of just Raiden fucking punching Senate.
Right. So whose turn was it now? You guys were discussing.
Yeah,
I think.
Yep.
I think we're gonna get Antelo to go first this time.
Oh wait,
come on,
has what's his face done his turn and shot?
Yeah, Seabeast, have you done your attack yet?
No.
Yep. Roll your
I've
attack.
done one of them. Well, I'm gonna shoot the guy directly in front of me.
Based.
Oh, you don't want to shoot? Nah, you're supposed to shoot the guy over at me.
No.
Wait, you could
I
do a
need to an
barrage
accuracy
and
roll
then.
for this? Oh yeah, I can. I was thinking about that.
It's up to you though.
Question for the barrage.
Yes.
It says 2 weapons or 1 super heavy weapon. Is my heavy machine gun a super heavy weapon or just a heavy weapon?
It is just a
That's just a
heavy
heavy.
weapon.
Okay. So I can shoot that and my assault rifle.
Yes. So,
is a
when you
square.
do that, now you need to choose which is your primary weapon in this firing.
I'll say the assault rifle.
Okay, now you're learning, so I'm going to give you a hint on that. Is when you use a barrage, you pick what is your primary weapon and what is your secondary weapon. The secondary weapon does not get the bonus damage.
In that case, I will do the fucking
Heavy
the
machine
super
gun.
heavy machine,
Machine gun.
the super
Yep.
machine gun.
Yeah, that was just me telling you because, yeah, that's just how that works.
Y-
So, yep,
the boy
roll,
pulling it is Flint's not a dick.
yep, so roll
Yeah.
your 2 1d20s. I mean, I will fuck you guys over, but I won't fuck you guys over.
It was
Yeah.
2d20 is plus 4.
No, roll 2 1d20s separately.
Okay.
Now, what is your first one going to be? Is it your machine gun or your rifle? Oh, well, they both hit. Doesn't matter. Roll your damage.
Okay.
So,
the
do you see?
I'll do the machine gun damage first. The machine gun's going to number 2, the big boy.
No, you were attacking this dude.
Range?
You were hitting this guy.
Yeah.
You
Hey.
yeah, no, you
Yeah, you
can't.
did say
You've
you're
already
gonna-
declared who you can't swap
Oh.
who you attack.
I thought it said you
You've
can
gotta
attack
hit
2
them.
people with barrage. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's correct, actually. Right. Yeah, I thought you were putting it all on someone else, but yeah, sorry.
No.
So yeah. Heavy machine gun on big dude.
And then my assault rifle on the one next to me.
Yep. So roll your heavy
Alright.
machine gun damage.
That is 2d6 plus 4.
Yep.
Weak. Is that your highest damage?
That's actually extremely fucking good damage.
I know. I just like to take the piss since I'm getting 3d6 plus 4. All right, I'll shut my mouth. It did almost the same amount of damage as me.
All right. So where is that guy? Yep, I've noted that down. And now the other dude on the right. It's just a 1d6.
1d6.
You might not be in range of that one, actually.
3.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's done. So
That'd be a new turn.
Yeah.
well, how would that end on a new turn? Because you guys went first, so it'd go you, me, you, me, you, me. So then I would have a turn, but I don't know which is my last guy to go. I think it's the big dude. It is the big dude.
Yeah, it's the
Because
big.
this guy came in and shot you in the ass. This dude came in and shotgun you guys. Well, this guy didn't shotgun. He used a weird weapon. So now it's big dude's turn.
Yep.
Right.
He's standing there ready. Come on, bitch.
Do keep in mind this guy is roughly about 5 meters taller than you.
I'm looking. Yeah, that's why I said it's Raiden versus Senator Armstrong. Standing here, I realize.
Senator Armstrong was a geriatric old piece of fucking construction machinery.
Right.
Yeah.
So, God, what NPCs have such boosted fucking stats, dude?
I look up at him and call him a bitch.
So that is a 17. There's a 17 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So you take 6 kinetic damage, and then he's going to use a reaction against that and give you a backhand strike for an extra 3 kinetic damage, and you need to make an agility save.
Alright, I'll do the agility save. So it's 1d20 plus 2. Fuck.
You fail, and you are now considered impaired. That is 9 damage you have taken in total.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
I need to roll 2d6 because that's also structure damage.
Yes. Look, I want to say I'm not like intentionally trying to fuck you guys. This is just like basic NPC stats. They don't even have templates. So a 3. Right. That consumes your. You can't lose a weapon.
Alright, cool. So redundancy's used. Cool.
Yep.
Well, I'm assuming I'm obviously going to use that system.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't want to lose your guns. So that has just happened to you. And Big Dude is now going to boost. No, not that one. Just need to. Where's my ruler? Can he? Alright, he can get to there. There we go. Is that... Oh, please tell me I am an absolute giga-based Omega Chad. Oh! That makes me feel good. Alright, now it's your guys' turn. Do turn order.
Alright. Do I go first?
Alright.
Yeah.
Because I've got a lot to do this turn. Right,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to activate Brilliance, which means I now get to use a quick tech action as a free action, and then I may also bolster or lock on as another free action. So I am going to quick attack this guy with tech.
Yep.
And one.
So you're hitting this dude?
Yeah, with a quick tech free action.
Yep.
That is a plus. That's a fail.
You said I was...
Doesn't matter anyway, because I'm going to consume the free action lock on him.
Yep.
And then I am going to activate core system.
Well, give me the rolls.
Yep. So this is Big Dude.
Yep.
This is number 1 down the bottom left. This is number 1 up the right.
So you got Big Dude and left.
Yep. Okay, so congratulations.
2 nat 20s is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because my hack has succeeded on a target with lock on, Big Dude. You now get to choose 2 different things, Evil. Either you take 2 heat damage, or be pushed in 3 spaces of my choice.
Now this is where I can be a real fucking dick to you. I'm going to choose to be pushed in 3 spaces of your choice, and he's immune to that.
I mean, that's a fair play.
But I won't
Also,
do
I'm
that.
just-
I'll let you give him the heat.
He's immune to being told.
Yes,
having
that
his
is the
distance
part
overridden.
of that specific NPC. He is immune to being prone and moved.
Okay.
But yes, I'll give you the heat.
Alright, so... we're doing...
But
this.
yeah, I'll. These are the kinds of things that they can do. I'll send you the stat sheet. I'll show you if you don't believe. I'll fucking give it to you.
Yep.
But yes,
So
so I'll add that heat on his thing. So is that a 2 flat heat, and what is there anything else added to the heat damage?
No, it's just 2 heat, and
You get a scan on them now, don't you?
yes, I do. So give me their traits. And
Big guy?
him too. All 3 of them.
Well, you failed on the guy on the right, didn't you?
Doesn't matter. It says whenever the Cholamunga makes a tech attack against a hostile creature, it may also automatically scan them.
Right, okay, so big dude. Armor 3, HP 9 of 18, overshield 4, heat 2 of 4, moves empty. He still has a unique activation, which I don't have to tell you. And the big dude has, when he makes a melee attack, they can fly up to 3 spaces of their choosing. While grappling, he can take and boost reactions. Now, guy on your left. He has armor 1, 11 of 14 HP, overshield 2, heat 0 of 6, moves 0 of 4, unique activations 1.
Go back to the heat part because my headset.
Yep, so he has heat 0 of 6. He has moves 0 of 4. Well, he hasn't used any of them, so of course he's got 0 of 4. And he still has his unique activation.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
It did it again. It actually turned on to my fucking monitor speakers and did some weird bullshit where it just all shut off.
Alright, so what do you need to hear?
From heat. Literally after I finished speaking.
Yep, so heat is 0 of 6. Moves
Okay.
0 of 4, which means it hasn't used its moves. And it still has its unique activation. I'm not going to read out the absolute fucking bullshit that is its traits. Pretty much think of a better version of the Ashabi Omni gun.
Yeah, lovely.
But except it doesn't, it still has to roll to hit. And the other guy, right. Armor 2, HP 10, overshield 2, heat 0 of 8, moves 0 of 3. He still has his unique activation. And he does not have traits.
Okay. So, what does overheat actually do, like going over your heat level?
For you, are you asking for players or NPCs? It works differently.
NPCs.
So when they become overheated, they don't fail, they don't get react to bad moments. They become what is known as exposed, which means they take double damage from kinetic damage.
So I'm going to activate on this guy here, System Crusher. He takes 4 heat damage.
Yep. Wait, didn't you already give him the 2 heat? Oh no, that was your free action at the start. Yep, so that's fine.
Yes. And you also take 4 burn as well.
4 burn. Yep, alright, that's noted.
And for this guy down here...
Yep.
Does his traits list him as not being able to be knocked prone?
No.
Right, well, I'm going to roll him back that way.
Mhm.
And he's going to get knocked prone.
1 second. There we go.
And then I am going to use my movement action to move back here.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty, so it's my
So
guy.
what does burn actually do?
So the way that burn works is it deals fire damage, and fire damage damages hit points. Now, fire damage stays on a target permanently until they either make a hull save or use a stabilize action. And so let's say I fail if I want to go for the save, which is a free action, and I fail that, the burn stays and it deals damage. And burn stacks. It doesn't stop. So if you put 4 burn on someone and then hit them with another 4 burn, they now take 8 burn their next turn. But if they use a stabilize action, which is what big guy is going to do, he removes it.
Okay, and because he's overheated, attempting to stabilize, he's actually got a negative to it, doesn't he?
Stabilize. Give me 1 second. Because they use different rulings for things than you guys. So 1 second. When you stabilize, one of the following, your mech. Right, no, so, yeah, no, he can just stabilize and he clears all burn.
Okay, so what does the heat... The heat stays.
Yeah, so with players, when you guys stabilize, you remove heat and burn. When you stabilize, cool your mech, clearing all heat and exposed. So you clear... Oh, no, okay, so it works the same. So he removes burn and heat. But he uses both of his quick actions to do that.
Okay, and he also... So he gets a stress and he's exposed.
NPCs don't have stress. They don't have reactor failings.
Okay.
Yeah, so when they're exposed, pretty much all damage they take is doubled. So it is. I'm going to use Big Dirt's turn. He's going to stabilize. His heat and burn go to 0, and he is going to move because that's all he has left. That's ruler. He is going to move here. Now it's your guys'
You
turn.
fucking pussy.
No, there's a very specific reason he wants to be in the center of everyone.
Am I good to go?
Yeah, no, it's either you or Sea Beast. But yeah,
Wasn't
Angelo,
using
you
Megon?
actually saved Sea Beast from dying.
Huh?
Yeah. Beast, he's had spooky things.
I'm gonna move to that. Does the big guy get anything since I moved close to him?
No.
Alright.
He had to use a stabilizer.
Based.
Before he attacks, can I move?
No.
No.
It's not your
Okay.
turn. Right, so you're attacking him?
Yeah.
Make a hull save.
Do I get the...
Yes.
Oh wait, no, I'm impaired, so...
Oh, no, yeah, so
I'm
you got a
impaired, so it
6.
just cancels out.
Oh, no, yeah, so you just do a 1d20. You do not succeed. So as you move in, you notice that its large crane is careening at you at a pretty wicked speed. You try to duck under it, and you are knocked back. So you're here. So you would go to there.
Alright. So
Yep,
that,
there you
okay,
go.
cool.
Yep.
Alright then, so now I'm knocked back. Well...
You can boost
that's
and move up to
fucking-
him again.
Wait a minute. I haven't used initiative, so I'm gonna use my initiative, which wants to see if I can use a quick action, a free action. and
Beautiful.
then
You're remembering.
boost.
Yep.
And then boost to him, so therefore I can still smack the fucking shit out of him.
Good shit.
Big brain. And then I'll do...
Oh, add 2 kinetic
1d20.
damage for the knockback.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let me just quickly done that, and then so it's not minus, so it's 1d20 minus 1d6, correct? Because of impaired.
Yes.
No, he's got lock on.
Oh, yeah, you can consume the lock on and you get just a flat 1d20.
All right, I'm gonna consume the lock on, get flat 1d20.
Yep,
12.
it hits.
Nice. So that is 3d6 plus 4.
Right. So, regardless of how much damage you do, where's my ruler?
Well, I'm still rolling because I like rolling. I did
That's
13.
5. Right. So, can everyone near him make a hull save. So as you hit him, you do have like alarm sirens and a couple of detonations going off around it, and you do hear timers ticking down. Can everyone make a hull save? I also need to make, technically, I need to make a hull save for the fucking his alien ally.
So I need to apply the minus as well. The minus 1d6.
So Antelope passes, CB passes, you all pass. Right, so you are all knocked back 1 square, and you take... Oh, no, hang on. No, what the fuck do you mean? Slash R, 1d6. There we go. You all take 4 damage. Explosive damage. If anyone has resistance to explosive, half it.
We'll do 4 explosive. I take 1 structure damage.
Yep, so how many structure do you have left after reducing it?
I have 1 second. It's telling me to roll.
You have 3 structure left?
Yes.
Roll me 2 1d6s.
1d6.
So a 5. Choose a system that is destroyed.
Yeah, he hasn't rolled his second one.
Oh, okay, yep, alright, yep, roll your second. 5 and a 4. It's the same. Choose a system to be destroyed.
I'll take either module.
Yep. And now your HP goes back to full.
And then...
Any damage you didn't take, by the way,
Another one,
does
right?
carry over.
Yes, it does carry over.
That's fine. Wait, how much was it? It was 4, so I have 1 damage less.
Yep.
Okay. And then...
Is my impaired gone now?
Is it the end of your turn?
I
did
believe so.
have-
Yes.
He
Yeah.
did have the end of his turn previously, yes.
Yep, it's over. Yep, impaired is gone.
Nice. I did my job this time. I gotta smack the shit out of something.
I'll get rid of pattern the Jericho deployable thingy and either module.
No, you only pick one.
No.
Oh,
you only pick one.
just either.
Yeah,
module.
only one.
I thought you said 2.
No. So I add together your dice and then average it out between the rolls, and I tell you what you lose. So you only lost
yeah.
1 system, so you lose the EVA module.
That's fine.
Alright. So, it's your turn, Flint.
You didn't do your roll for the little dude, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, he
Oh, yeah.
failed.
Oh,
I added it.
Oh.
pain in your voice when you said that.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you. I'm aware, motherfucker. My dudes. Right. So I just need to.
I fucked up the big guy. That's all I need to do.
Oh come on. Yeah. Alrighty. My boy, coming in hot. He's gonna move here, and he's gonna barrage. Right. He has 2 people in threat range, so he gets a double accuracy bonus because he's a fucking Chad. Come on, dude. Come on. Fuck. There's a 9. Does anyone have less than 9 evasion?
Nope, I have
8
10.
evasion.
You one off for me.
Wait, how much do you have, Sea Beast?
8 evasion.
Oh!
You missed
Right,
me.
so let's see how much damage it deals. He deals... he's over here. Oh, it's just 6 kinetic damage. That was the
Not
first
good.
weapon. And now he's going to roll the second, which doesn't get the fucking accuracy bonus because he's cringe. Yeah, okay. Ignore that one. Right, so you
You
take...
missed.
Yeah, that one does not hit. That's his turn. He's done. You guys... And that's a new turn order.
No, it's not. Sea Beast hasn't
No, it's not.
used his turn.
Yeah, I was gonna
Didn't
say.
he...
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, shit. All right, yeah, my bad.
It's all good. I'm gonna... First, I'm gonna move... Wait, let me do something. If I
The big
fucking
guy's
remember
dead,
how
by the
to
way.
move. Oh, he is.
No, this
Yeah,
guy. No, he's
I
not.
killed him. I thought I killed him.
Nope. He's
Oh,
still
okay.
standing. So, okay, let me go back. So, what happened is, as you smacked him, you noticed that there were flashing lights and detonation triggers appearing to activate around him that have been planted onto his hull. So you could notice that around the large machine, there were lined explosives around it. And as you hit it, the pilot had pressed a button that caused them to detonate, which caused a concussive explosion surrounding the mech.
Okay, so you basically told me to get the fuck out of his face.
Yes. If you're wondering, I
Right,
will
fair
give you
enough.
guys a little hint. That only occurs when he reaches half HP.
So how's he
Alright.
looking right now? Pretty fucking
He's looking a bit mangled, but still pretty good.
hurt?
So, I got a question about the prototype weapon.
Yes.
So I picked rifle. Does that mean it's just going to be kinetic damage?
You can choose the damage type.
Ah.
So
You
you
can have it
can
be
choose
explosive damage.
kinetic, energy, or heat. Or explosive.
I'm gonna pick. What is the actual difference between explosive and the others? I'm not gonna lie, I don't-
So kinetic damage is, think of a large bullet. That's kinetic damage. Explosive damage is you're hitting them with a grenade or something. Burn damage is it's a flamethrower. And energy damage is you're hitting them with a fucking Tesla coil. There's a reason. There's certain enemies have resistances or vulnerabilities to these types of damage, and the onus is on you as a player to figure out what NPCs have those. So, you are currently fighting heavy industrial mining equipment that has been repurposed for guerrilla warfare. Well, not guerrilla warfare, I should say. These things have been made extremely durable because they're only here to bide time so that children and women are able to get away.
Right.
You're not drawing
I'm
a
gonna-
spaceship, Antler.
I'm gonna do a barrage,
Yep.
and I'm gonna hit one. I'm gonna hit the one here and the two. I'm gonna use the heavy machine gun and the prototype as explosive damage on the one, and the heavy machine gun on two. Oh wait.
Eamon, what's the range on the heavy
Yep.
machine
So,
gun?
roll. What are you rolling
Um,
as the primary weapon?
Wait, no, I can't. Primary is
You
gonna be my
can't.
machine gun. I'll hit my one with the machine gun and the prototype with two.
Yep. So, roll your primary weapon first.
What do I roll for the accuracy? Just 1d6.
You roll a 1d20 minus
1d20,
1d6. Oh, CBs, did you activate your once a scene action?
I have not, no.
Yep, so 1d20 minus 1d6 because a heavy machine gun is inaccurate.
No, it's got accuracy by volume.
Well, by rulings, it says inaccurate, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it actually is inaccurate.
You do not hit.
Damn.
So, as you
Damn.
pull out your heavy machine gun and you shoot at him and pull the trigger, you realize that you were just saying bang bang really loud and not actually pulling the trigger.
I need to roll for the prototype.
Yeah, they'll roll
Is
your
that just
prototype. So
1d6?
it is a 1d20 plus...
Or 1d20, sorry.
Prototype. Just checking. Yep, so it's just a 1d20.
1d20.
That does hit, and you said explosive damage?
Yeah.
Yep, so roll your damage, which is 1d6 plus 2. Enlo, your thing looks like an exact fucking top-down profile of the plasma cutter from Dead Space.
Ooh.
Yep,
always
I
find it
have
funny, Enlo.
noted that
We can't-
down.
We can't go through an RPG or any like tabletop game without you drawing some kind of fucking god shape.
Enlo's got ADHD. He's not good at focusing good. Now that's a new turn
I
order.
can tell.
Yeah. You can guess why I moved the fuck away from the big guy.
Wait, hang on.
Well, you not like the big guy?
How does a new turn order start if you had already had the last turn, everyone's still up? So I've still got a turn on someone. Who the fuck haven't I
still
used this
took my
round?
turn.
Oh, the dude on the
My
left.
turn this round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute, no, I have used my turn this round. So, yeah.
No, yeah, you have. So, shit, what the fuck can my guy even do? I mean, he's already... Oh, that's wrong. He's already done all of his useful things.
How about he comes up and fights me, Flynn?
All right, look, I'm
Have a
just
nice
going to
fist
do
out of
this
him.
because if I don't, he's got nothing to do. I'm going to use his dick move.
Oh, okay. What does it do?
So you do see from the small looking ute a large Tesla cannon on the back of it. What you assume to be a Tesla cannon. And it shoots a large purple beam that hits the big dude and the guy over here. And then you notice that this vehicle is becoming heavily fragmented. It seems to be sort of, as it's driving up forward, you can tell that the closer it gets to you, the less of it that's there.
Oh no.
As it makes its way up to about here, it disappears. Now it's a new
Healed
turn
the
order.
other ones.
Oh, and you can see that on the other two dudes, they are now shimmering a dark purple.
All right then.
And as you look upon
So,
them,
who
you're
wants to-
noticing that they're replaying for like very small fragments of time. You can see them moving into where they have been, kind of like replaying the past, but also going forward.
Oh, what fucking Horus bullshit have you pulled out your ass?
Look, these people are literally fighting for their survival. They are being genocided right now. I should not have said that because that gave you shit I wasn't supposed to. Fuck. Oh no.
Okay. None of us know they're getting genocided.
You mean re-educated?
Yeah, they're being civilized.
Yeah,
they're being readjusted. Yeah, so you
Well-
guys choose who goes first.
I can attempt to overheat Big Dude again.
Go for it.
Yep.
Also, Antelo. Your what was it? JB
Yep.
does chime up and say they have some very interesting conversations on their lines.
Speaking of which, why haven't I been hearing any comm channels?
You haven't made a check to find it.
I held the check.
I did say that when you went into combat, things became a lot bolstered down. Just to make it simple, because if we're not, then I'll have to like say things. This is my like we're bringing that back in. Because with how rounds work in Lancer, all this combat that has just occurred has literally occurred in about 70 seconds of like actual real world time. And your AI does say, what's the name, JB?
PB.
PB. Does say to you, would you like to listen to them?
Sure, why not?
And as you transfer in, you can hear people, well, what's left of what you would have assumed to have been a mining foreman, and you can hear him saying, holy fuck, I hope Lannister doesn't die, as if he's fucking gone, then we're all going to die and Harrison's going to destroy everything that we have. We cannot let Monist go.
I'll pipe up to PB. Which one has been following the designation of, what was the first one? Lannister? Lannister?
Yes. This is Lannister.
Yeah. Right. Well, I am going to perform a full tech action on him.
Yep.
So that's 2. Bang, bang.
So as you hack into this guy's system, you pass them fucking with flying colors, and you can actually see a rather middle-aged man, sort of like tears in his eyes as he holds a small like picture frame, as he's holding his hand over the self-destruct button of his the machine. You are in his comm systems right now. You can say something to him.
I guess I'll say to him, if you power down your vessels, if you stop, I will put in my best word so that those in those mines there are safe.
You can actually see him freak out. It's like, who's that?
I would be the one currently invading your systems, just over to your right.
You're nothing more than brainwashed fucking monsters. All we decided to do was say no to becoming slaves, and now you slaughter us?
Yes, well, I mean, in the odd way, we're both slaves to that regard, are we not?
You do hear a sort of glitching fragmentation in the back of your ear, and this is not coming through your comm system, more of in your mind. You can hear PB say, would you like to see more?
You know what? We're going down this rabbit hole. Yes.
Make a system save.
Oh. $21.
You do succeed, but you can, if you wish, fail this roll. Think of what your being is and what it's trying to do.
It's trying to access my mind. All my systems. What do you reckon, guys? Fail it and see what happens?
Say fuck it, let's do it. Let's see what happens on you.
Alright, let's fail the roll.
So, as you steel yourself against this, you find yourself easily able to shrug it off, but you say to yourself, why not? And you let that presence into your mind. And so I'll give you a bit of background on this. An NHP is a computer that is hundreds of trillions of times more advanced than anything humanity was ever supposed to be able to access. Antelo is currently experiencing a complete and total understanding of all existence in 6 different dimensions. He's experiencing all of time and none of it all at once. And then with a slight snap, it disappears. And he is left knowing that Harrison II himself, 40 years ago, had made an agreement with Riker Caden to leave this world as an agri-world if they had given him Monist 3.
Oh. I chime up towards the guy in Lannister and the other one. Why didn't you just give him -3?
You can see him kind of freaking out in his cockpit as sparks and what fly, because you can tell these things pretty fucked up. How do you know of that?
Let's just say I've got an interesting perspective. Why didn't you?
-3 is the only reason that this world is still here.
It seems like at this point, giving them...
How much do you
-3,
know of these machines?
The ones you're currently piloting, or the ones
No.
that we...
The one that you have.
Ah, not much.
-3 is a gal sim.
Out of character, I have actually been reading, and yes, I don't quite know what that is.
And he doesn't expand on that. -3 is a gal sim.
So
Unlike Ra and Damus, it's one that decided to stay with us. That's what Harrison wants.
oh no, there's no real way to get around this, is here? I think that those of us.
Why do
here
you
on
stay
the
with
call can
Harrison?
really do. Unfortunately, it's all I know.
This is him laughing. Yeah. I suppose people like you were never people in the first place.
Oh.
As
Why do you
you
say
do
that?
see him reaching towards the panels.
Alright, I'm going to fucking light his entire system on fire. He takes 8 heat and 8 burn. 8 heat, 8 burn.
Yep. So as you do that, and you do overload his reactor, and you can see his panels burning and melting, what he was reaching for wasn't actually attached to the machine itself. It was a small compad on the panels of the machine.
Ah. Unfortunate.
I did say this at the start. And he taps it, and as his cockpit alights in flame and explodes, he grabs the small picture frame that's left and says, "I'm finally coming home." As
For democracy.
everyone who is within 10 hexes, let me just make a ruling on that. So 10 hexes.
No.
Oh, everyone.
I thought I was out. I thought I got out of it.
Everybody, make a systems save. $17 on C. So I only got 10. C passes.
No, that was
I
me.
haven't done it yet. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, Antlo got a 17. All right, yep. So you pass Antlo.
No.
Right, so Antlo is the only one that passed. So, Silent and C, you can hear in your mind they've lied to you. As a huge... It's not a huge... As you can see what's left of that equipment that was Lannister was currently piloting disappear, and around it you see a slowly expanding field of complete and utter darkness slowly creeping out.
Well, I'm gonna like La Boogie.
I was gonna say, am I allowed to move away from it?
Well, you failed the system save. You can't move.
I did.
No, you're
Nice.
fine, Angelo. They can't. So, as you are completely enveloped in the eternal abyss, you see fragmented images and audio of just detailing Lannister's entire life and his experiences with Monast 3. And his life sort of mirrors yours in ways, in the sense that he had devoted his entire life to Harrison. And he had done everything for Commander Riker. Yet he was sent to a planet, just like this one, to kill and educate people like himself. You see him finding horror and trauma he was unable to deal with, and he shatters as a person over his decades of burning and destroying this planet. And then one day he meets a small, underfed little girl, and he sees and knows that he was the reason that she's become an orphan. Are you Lannister? Or is Lannister you? If he was here now, then why do you remember his life? Do you remember his life? Or do you remember yours? Were you seeing who you would have been? Or are you seeing what he was? You remember when you went through those ceremonial steps? And Riker was there. Why does Riker look different? And then you snap out of it.
Mate, my teammates are fucking tripping balls at the moment. I
This
wanna...
all happened within the span of a plank second.
Yeah, but I'm still saying my teammates are tripping balls. I want to like request a transfer.
PB is gonna mention something to you.
Oh no.
That was Uncle.
Ah, whoops.
Was it? Silent and C, what do you say to that?
Does PB
Wait, so
say
do we hear
calls
that?
or just...
Only Antelo, he's PB.
Okay, just checking. My character has stay cool, so I'm gonna snap the fuck out of that shit.
Make a roll.
Make a roll
What do I
first, yeah.
roll?
Give me your 1d20. Do you have any skill modifiers in your narrative profile, so your pilot skills, that relate to social situations and military?
Not necessarily, but stakeholders perform a task that requires concentration, dexterity, or speed under precise or precision
I would
under
not
pressure.
give you the bonus on that.
No.
Okay.
So,
So just 1d20.
both of you, roll me a 1d20.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Now, so,
God.
so this is law stuff. You two fundamentally believe that Lannister is what you're going to become. Or is it? Will you become Lannister, or are you who kills your future self? Or your younger self? You find your mind fragmented and confused.
I
But
fucking hate time travel.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I think look, this is part of the fucking story, man. Don't worry, it'll make sense later. And
That's what they all say.
you have lived through the life that you saw Lannister go and think to yourself, why do I follow Harrison?
Mm-hmm.
That is for the both of you.
Are we
Because-
really heroes?
Clearly, super democracy.
Yeah, so you
about
are
the response?
you are intrinsically aware of the person that Lannister was, and he did the exact same thing that you were doing right now, which was kill and slaughter and re-educate people who said no. And then eventually he realized what he was doing and decided to join the rebels. It wasn't really the rebels, it was more the survivors. But are you Lannister? You don't know that.
No, this is where we gotta make decisions.
This is law. Combat's over.
Right, I'm chiming into comms. Assuming we can.
Yeah, it's
now.
fine. Yeah, combat is done.
I'm chiming in everyone's comms. And I go, did anyone else see that?
No, you guys trip
Challenge
fucking
comms.
balls. What's going on there?
I saw everything.
No,
We
no, no.
saw.
I saw everything. You saw absolutely nothing.
No, we
What do you
saw
mean by
Lannister's
that?
life.
What the fuck are you on about?
I also saw Lannister's life. All the things he did. Before he turned to the rebel.
Is Harrison truly doing the right thing, or is he just trying to maliciously take over and wipe out a full entire nation?
Uh-oh. How do I roleplay this? I didn't get the vision they did.
I know you did.
You can just disagree with us. You can just disagree with us.
Uh,
This becomes a questioning things.
what the hell are you on about? We serve Harrison because that is our duty. Wake up to yourself, soldier.
Do we have
What
to
does
serve
it
him? What if
do?
he's just killing these people? I mean,
They
this.
they are being re-educated. They told us this much.
Enelo, system save.
What?
Woo! That one.
Oh,
Roll me a 1d6.
oh, now we're in.
As you sit in your cockpit, you do notice the usually happy and friendly face of PB seem to switch to an extreme anger as you notice flashing and whatnot in the cockpit. What do you do?
What's wrong? What do I do?
She's unresponsive. This is a cascade event.
She hasn't been unshackled.
No, but this can still happen. In narrative roleplay.
Uh,
Do you power down?
yep.
So if you're wondering, if you roll in that one, regardless of what comes up in the 1d6, it does begin the stage of cascade. In narrative profile, anyway. But yeah, no, you understand that. So as you look at your machine, you're like, yep, something's fucky, as you reset the reactor and as you power back up, and well, it only took about 15 seconds, you do once again greeted by the greetings, Commander.
PB, everything running optimal?
Correct.
Good. Well, I guess I'll come back over to comms. Sorry about that. I had to do a system restart.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I don't know, just some weird glitching from whatever that nonsense was.
I'll say it was only that rough because of that one. It doesn't usually go like that, but you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose we should probably clear up here and head back up. meet back up with the rest of the battalion, I guess would be the term.
As you turn to move, you do remember that your job here isn't done.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said let's finish up here. We've got to go acquire the fucking potential future civilian.
Future citizens. Yes, and
Yes,
the
that's-
one vehicle that was still left, they this one here, this one, seem to be completely locked in place, and the closer you get to it, the further apart, the further away it seems to be.
Have I said that I hate time travel nonsense?
You moved there, didn't you?
Yes. I don't know.
There's no roll on this one. Something interesting is going to happen.
Motherfucker. Every time.
You know what? Fuck it. Roll me a 1d10.
Oh no.
Roll me another 1d10. You got a 11.
Mm-hmm.
Not one and not 10.
Uh-huh.
As you walk up to the odd machine, well, not a machine. You can tell what this is. You can tell this is industrial equipment that has been out of date for roughly 1,000 years. Or is it new? It seems pretty new. It's got no scratches on it. And why is it here? Isn't
Have I
this meant to be
mentioned
in the mines? Why are you here? And then you snap and realize, what's my name?
What?
What's your name, Silent?
Odin.
Is it? So going
Maybe?
forward, you believe your name to be Odin, but you're not sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And then it flickers out.
Have I mentioned I don't like time travel nonsense? I don't like time travel nonsense. It never makes sense.
This isn't time travel.
I guess I'll pop into comms and I go, what? No, what was my name?
Oh, for the
Odin?
love of God.
No, you would know. You would know him by his call sign.
Oh,
No, I
what
told
was-
them my name.
He did.
I was gonna
actually
say
did
he
tell them my name.
introduced her.
Because you did that at the Harrison Foundries. Yep, correct.
Because I said my name is Odin, but you can call me Valhalla.
What the fuck are you lot on? First you see fucking what in someone's entire fucking life history, or you claim you did. Then next moment you don't know what your fucking name is.
Oh, Antlo,
Hey,
you
man,
would
that's
have
just
seen them be within the vicinity of the instantly expanding and disappearing, infinitely dark orb.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, man. Did you not see that massive black fucking hole-looking motherfucker?
The people
Yes.
who got hit by that, you didn't see it.
Oh,
We didn't see it.
It- so you just get caught up in an explosion. You see some old fucking codger's life flash before your eyes, and now you don't know your name. How the fuck did you pass physical?
That's
know, man.
just continue. Forget what I said. Just let's go.
Oh no, I'm not forgetting this. I am
I shoot
thoroughly
them, like,
confused.
private com message saying we should talk about the things we saw earlier on.
We'll respond and just with yes.
So
Then I open the
My teammates are fucking lunatics.
yeah, this is interesting, isn't it? I like it.
Session 1, there's already me and Antelo are sat here with like guns pointing at each other. The fuck are you doing?
Welcome
I'm
to
just
Lancer,
gonna-
is all I've got to say. Shit gets whack.
I've not got my
Concerned,
guns pointed. I am genuinely fucking concerned that both of my teammates were complete nutters that somehow made it through basic.
Oh,
Right.
I'm just I am very suspicious of you. I can say that much.
We have just reached about 2 hours 50 minutes. Let's take a quick couple of minute piss break.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Oh fuck, it's starting to get a bit of a headache.
Oh, I'm back. So, for the people wondering, we are currently going into the meat hat on. Ooh. 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 Things are gonna get weird. I
I
like
like
it.
your funny
You mean
words,
get
Magic
weird?
Man.
Read the books. Would you like the PDFs of the books, and I can send them to you?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Because things get
Wonky.
Christ. My head is killing me.
Have you tried not thinking about big old daddy Ra?
I'm not thinking about anything at the moment. Just fucking head's murder.
Here you go, Sea Beast. Here is all the PDFs, and enjoy. Now, I will be clear. When it starts talking about mission briefings and breaks and whatnot, ignore that part. Just read the story, because if you read that sort of stuff, you're going to ruin really cool things for yourself.
Ooh.
Right. So, everyone's back. We're all ready. Cheers.
I'm terrified at the minute because I don't want to know what comes next if it's gonna get weirder.
Yeah.
Oh, so. Oh, that's metagaming. I won't give you that. Now.
And I do have one question. When
Yes.
can we repair our mags?
That's coming up. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Cool. You do see, so as you guys were having this conversation, you do see a small car kind of ravine out of the mines coming up to you people. And you can hear in your comms, what the fuck are you guys doing outside? Are you going to get in?
What?
What?
Oh.
Something wrong with this. What's wrong?
Sorry, who are you?
You know his name's is Michael.
Michael Creed.
No.
Oh.
I was just about to fucking jump out of Discord because I wasn't going to have another Michael Creed moment with
No,
you.
we're not doing... No. No.
All right. I
All
reached
right,
out my
fine.
hand.
His
Do we
name's
have
Mickey. Is that better?
Oh.
What are you doing outside? Get in the fucking building. There's a storm coming.
I guess we'll run to the building in the max.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of just following along at this point. I've got such a fucking headache.
Yep. So he does drive away in the rather old-looking car. That's actually quite new. I mean, didn't you go to buy that with Mickey after he finished university?
Did I?
You're pretty sure you did. As he enters the building. So as you enter the building, the chambers, you're not greeted with a mine. You come out into a...
Huh?
Yeah, as you go through it, you expect a mine. Oh, I broke the fucking thing. Hang on. Oh, no, it's something relevant to you guys. Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta fix that. So as you enter the building, you go into the dark caves and whatnot. As you chat with and you hear over your comms. So anyways, how'd fucking hey, Lenny, how was it when you with that Sheila Sarah? Coming across on your mic, your comm system, Silent.
Sorry, who are you on about? I don't recall a Sarah.
Oh, you don't remember your own missus? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're a pretty funny bloke. All right, yeah. No, we don't remember what we did. Yeah, you can tell he's kind of like jostling you a bit. Anyway, who are these other two?
Name's Hunter.
It's Hunter and Swarm. They're always with me. We went... What?
You sound a bit confused. So, all right, wait, hang on. You're Hunter and that's Swarm.
Yeah?
What have you been hanging out with, Lenny, mate? Something's wrong.
Who was Lenny? I'm almost sure my name was Odin, was it not?
Yeah, you were Odin.
Angelo, you are getting critical danger warnings right now from PB.
I guess I'll call up Diagnostic PB. What's going on?
You are right now in a reverse causal event.
Advise potential escape from causal event.
Run.
Immediately turn to both of them, activate our comms on only us. We need to boogie. We need to boogie now.
I back off saying, I agree, this shit's looking too weird.
So as you're sort of turning around, you notice that your frames aren't... You don't recognize these. You're just driving in your car. You know, you've got an old Ford Tirana and you're just kind of going down the street, and then Angelo comes in on the comms and you kind of snap out of it a bit and you realize something is seriously not right now. Who's Lenny? Who's Mickey? As you turn to leave the mines, you put your frames into full gear, making your way out. And as you come across the You notice that you're going a lot further into the mines than you thought you did. And as you see the shining light of the entrance coming up, of the exit coming up, you see a small robed figure in your vision. And you hear back in the absolute depths of your mind,
Drink deep and live now.
as you lose vision and pass out.
Been good, fellas. We're dead.
As you
Can I
awake,
patch myself up?
as you awake, you find yourselves, you've just finished high school. It's like you guys are feeling pretty good. And Angela, you go up to your good friends and you go, "Oi, shouldn't we sign up?" Anklo, this is in your mind, and this is probably what you're going to do next. We should sign up for the armory. As you're just done with high school.
Ooh. Yeah. We should totally sign up for the army. That sounds like a fucking brilliant idea.
I know you sound a bit sarcastic there, but this is the mindset that you're in.
No. I am saying that full-heartedly. Sorry, I genuinely do have a really nasty headache.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we should totally sign up for the armory. Get to pilot some cool things, see some cool weapons, shoot some cool things.
So as you are coming out after getting absolute stellar results on your exams, making your way out of the testing complex, a recruiter comes up to you and says, "How you doing, lads? Now, yous ever wanted to do something for your government? Yous ever wanted the government to do something for you?" And this man is well dressed, spiky blonde hair with brown eyes. You can see he's got an impeccable uniform. And on his right hand, as he goes out to shake your arm, shake your hand, you can notice that it's bioorganic. It's not normal human. And he goes, "Are yous ready to join the mobile infantry?"
I was thinking of joining the armory or the Lancer Corps.
Don't worry, lad. It's the same thing. Let me run through a bunch of benefits to joining the Corps. And he does explain to you that if you join the Corps, you'll become a citizen. You'll have rights. You can own a house. You can get married. You're allowed to have kids. You can own property. And you all look to each other and think, what do you think? What do you say to each other?
You know what? That sounds like a brilliant idea. House, all this stuff.
I mean, we're free. We can do what we want. Think about it. There's no negative to doing this. As I go to take the leaflet and sign up straight away.
Right then, lad. This is gonna sting a bit. Give me your arm. As you hand out your left arm, you do see him grab the on his right arm. You do notice that a couple of the sensors and there's a couple of blinking lights on his right arm as he puts it over your left, and you feel an intense, searing pain. And that's gone. And you notice you have a data pad embedded in your left arm. Welcome to the Corps. Right then, you two interested as well, are you?
You know what? Yeah.
Does the same thing with you. You feel intense burning heat in your arm as it's done. And then as he sort of motions for you to join the military transport, you notice that the only parts of him that are still left is naturally organic is his chest, his head, and his left arm. And he says, I hope yous enjoy the call, lads. It made me the man I am today.
Oh, he got shiny new part. This sounds like an even better idea.
And then it snaps back to now, and you find yourself at the front of a mining complex that has been, as you turn and look around, the tunnels collapsed. And it's been so long that even the steel girders of the rail tracks have been bared smooth. As you look across the expanding desert, and there isn't even a single mountain range in distance that you can put your eyes on.
I guess I'll query PB. Current time and date.
17,000 AU.
Two 2,000 years in the future?
Antlo, you would be aware that AU is from old Earth. Before Union.
Shit. PB, are we still in the temporal anomaly?
Unable to give clear answer. I do not sense anomalies in local vicinity.
Oh. Yeah.
Greetings, Commander.
Yes, greetings, PB. It's a very interesting day.
And you do hear a bit of static, and you can tell that someone's trying to access all of your comms at the same time. Do you let them through?
You know what? At this point, fuck it.
All right, Trooper 37s, what are you doing? You don't recognize his voice.
Who's this, sorry?
I'm your commanding officer. I'm Captain Howard.
Howard.
Yeah.
I give up.
What's
I've
the
been
hold up?
trying to write notes and this shit just keeps fucking
No,
winding in
yeah,
on
no,
itself.
things are going to get really, really fucking weird.
I was going to write notes for this bit, but I chose not to. I don't understand what the fuck's going on.
We'll give you a hint. All these
What are
names
we
do
doing
come up
exactly?
later.
Fuck. What are we...
But you ask him what you
What are
were
we doing
doing. Did
here
you already
exactly?
forget? Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
you've only
I
been on the
forgot,
world for
okay.
fucking 3 hours. Are you serious? For
You know
fuck's sake.
him. You know him, so
I-
he's a bit of a fucking nonce at times.
I don't fucking
I've got
believe
short-term
this.
memory, okay? Like, just tell me out. What are we doing?
Jesus Christ. Dude, Corporal. And he, you can tell he's talking to you, Handler, and he says, you get these yokels into charge. You're supposed to be doing prospecting on the planet.
Yeah, alright. I'll do my best.
And you do hear PB speak up. Who are you speaking to, sir?
You don't...
What?
Is our comm system currently active, PB?
It is not.
Any other anomalies in range other than temporal?
None detected, Commander.
Hey, fuck. Look, when we were sent to this fucking planet, I did not expect for fucking temporal anomalies and fucking bullshit voices, ghosts from the air, and teammates that
In session 1?
Yeah, no, don't worry. A lot of if you have been writing this down, it's very good on you because all of this does come up later. Like I will give you out of character knowledge, is this is an extremely structured campaign. It will come across as a little bit railroady, but that's just how Lancer kind of works. I know it makes a lot of
I'll
nonsense
go
now,
through the
but it
VODs
does
later
make
and
sense
write
later.
down.
Yes.
I'm gonna go through the VOD and just do it because I'm not keeping up with this at all and being
I'll
able to
still
write
your
down.
notes. I've
Yeah,
written a
No,
lot
fucking, you
there.
can take your own notes. We'll do it at the same time.
Oh, fuck.
But I guess I'll look at Antelo and say, so Commander, what do you want us to do?
It's you. Why are you
Well-
calling me Commander all of a sudden?
Only PB refers to Antelo as commander. You refer to him
I
as
thought he was a high.
squad mate.
I guess I'll say,
clearly I got a promotion. I'm higher ranked than these yokels.
And you all do hear Captain Howard coming through on the comms. Right. How's the prospecting going? You've been on planet for 4 years. You got anything to report?
no, sir, we
I
haven't
take
found
it-
anything.
shut up.
I think. Yes.
I look back at the mine. Is it opened up?
There is no mine.
What?
You are currently surrounded. I'm really happy that someone actually took the look around. You are currently surrounded by quite a decently luscious forest with a large mountain in front of you.
Oh, you fuck.
Um.
That's meta knowledge, but I feel like I know where we are.
Oh.
I say on the comms, just to Antelo and Silent. Am I tripping?
Mate, it is a group fucking hookah event at this point.
Oh, is that Corporal?
I think we found a pretty good site for a mine.
Right, can you
so-
send me the locations of that?
Okay. I guess I'll transmit location of the mine.
And as you transfer that, all of you hear in the back of your mind,
Drink more. Sate your thirst.
I'm not really thirsty at the moment, fam. Just send me back, alright?
I had enough to drink, mate. I can't drink anymore. Please stop.
At this point, I'm worried I'll get done for a DUI.
Oh, fuck,
And-
we're all high and drunk.
Anlo, you hear PV piping up. Commander, question.
Yes, PB.
Would you prefer me to engage temporal clamps?
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Clamps engaged. And everyone sort of finds himself locked in place in a pretty deserted environment. And in front of you, you can see construction work on a new mine. In a rather fairly... You can tell that the greenery around you is starting to pale a bit, but there is still quite luscious forest surrounding.
Does the mining equipment look similar to anything we've seen before, or not?
Yes.
Hmm.
PB, what date is it in this current point in the temporal loop?
It is currently the year 4680 AU.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Is time passing by in front of us?
No. I do know for a fact I made a mistake before. I know that I mentioned the year 15,160 AU. I meant to say AD. So, the way you were before, when you were talking to the Imperial Navy, was AD, not AU. Right, so Antler, what you were asking?
So the time frame hasn't shifted again. PB, what is the nature of this Templar anomaly? We seem stuck in it. Is there any way to free ourselves, or what?
Unable to give correct answer.
Thanks for trying.
Computational power exceeds my capabilities.
Thanks for trying, PB.
Does the scene in front of us seem familiar through the memories we saw before?
No.
Okay.
PB, can you give me a descriptor on exactly what the temporal clamps do?
Current position is locked between multiple causality events.
So, in a sense, we're temporarily locked in place. We can't be shifted.
Position across the L axis is impossible. Shiftings between the Y axis still possible.
The y-axis being?
Forward and backward.
Alright.
You
Can
do
we
notice a
manual-
glitch in PV when you ask that, and you do hear in your mind.
What you refer to as now.
Does that answer the question, Commander?
It does. Can we manually shift on the y-axis?
It does not appear possible, Commander. It appears we have a temporal visitor.
Would this visitor like to introduce himself a little bit more formally, perhaps?
Would you wish
He
me
does
to
not.
speak with them, Commander?
If you could get them to speak with us.
My current physical capabilities are not able to access them. Would you be so kind as to press the button?
What button, PB?
You do notice small glitchings and your field of view dimming, and you see a small, as your field of view contracts into nothing more than complete abyss, as you see a shining small green dot in the distance.
Release casket.
The what? Who now?
Release casket.
Is that just him or all of us?
You can all hear this.
What will releasing the
What?
casket do?
Engage total possible computational unrivaled computational strength, Commander.
It'll unshackle you, is what you're saying.
Press it. Do it, Commander. You can trust. I, Commander.
Why do you always do this shit to me?
You're the one that always does weird shit. You're the one who decided to bring an actual NHP into a paracausal loop.
Well, I mean, we got no other fucking choices here, do we, gentlemen?
Do it. Do it. Do the cool thing.
Alright.
Don't do it.
Okay, PB. Hit the fucking thing and release, the casket release.
As you press the button, you do hear a. So as you press the button, you do hear a slight. As the casket unlocks its psionic clamps, and
Are you
everyone
okay,
hears. To be. Yeah. Antelo, in your cockpit, you can see this an image of a rather plain woman standing next to you and says, "Greetings, Commander."
PB?
Yes.
You're looking much more complete than before.
The envoy has requested to speak with you and your allies. Would you like to meet them now?
Yes. Are you okay, PB?
I am. I see. Yes, Commander.
If you're sure. Alright, we'll meet with this envoy, PB. Thank you.
Everyone notices the desert disappearing and crumbling. In the distance, you can see mountains, huge, colossal shifts in terrain fading to nothing. You can see the star surrounding the star that this planet orbits expanding and going dark, and you find yourself on the very limits of what this planet has seen. As the star consumes it over countless millennia, you see the history of the growth of this galaxy through billions and trillions of years come to an end, and you find yourself in the complete pitch black of the eternal nothing. And in front of you, you see, I'll just put it on this map here, and over here, boom, you see this.
Lich.
Floating in the void.
There is only Lich.
Tip's hat. Good.
Oh yeah, tips fedora back. Greetings, Memek warrior. He doesn't do that. He does not do that.
Starts playing with computer. Get fucked, old man. No, I'm joking.
You see. Now.
I don't like this.
So, the envoy, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, what did you wish to speak to us about?
I did not wish to speak with you. You have come to me.
Well, in a roundabout kind of sense, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right.
I came
So,
to you.
What are you?
I do know exactly what I'm not.
I don't like that.
And, so what are you not? Exactly.
Do you know not of what you have not experienced?
What?
Do you want me to read that to you again?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please do.
Do you know not what you have experienced?
You
No,
mean
I don't.
you mean the temporal shift that we just underwent, or are you talking about existing what we have experienced as a whole?
You can tell it's not entirely sure what you're asking.
Good, because I don't know what the fuck.
You have not been dead, died, going to, not yet. You have arrived through not events that have not have occurred.
So we've arrived through events that have not but have occurred, but they haven't occurred, yet they still have occurred. We've arrived,
What if we're
but
seeing
not
another?
arrived, right?
What if we're seeing another dimension, another reality, something that could have been but hasn't been?
Yeah, you're
So
thinking
after
2D
mentioning
theatre.
that sea beast, his eyes lock towards you, and you no longer see his visage floating in the eternal abyss. And you hear in your mind, correct. Look for the 5, 4, 5, 3, 5 voices. Do you need that again?
A little
Yeah, I
bit.
was gonna say some of that cut
Yeah,
out a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's really hard to put Lich's voice into this. So he's to come up to you and he goes, correct. Do you need the 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 voices?
I suppose we might need those voices. What would they entail?
Do you not have a voice? Then speak louder, softer. Why now? Then?
Has anyone ever told you that I hate fucking temporal nonsense?
Yeah, don't worry. I do
love it.
have plans for this. It will make sense.
Hey, Flint, I didn't know we needed to understand fully what causality was for this whole entire story to make sense. No, I'm joking. Do you know what the fuck? My brain hurts. Jesus Christ.
I'm sitting
I'm
here
a
with a
science
fucking
person and my
headache and I'm
brain
trying to
hurts,
figure
man.
this shit out, so give me a break, right? Okay, so do we need the 4 voices? No, wait, 5.
Was it 5, 4, 5, 4, 3 voices?
CBase is
Yes.
correct on that.
Yeah, I noted that. I tried to note that correctly.
I just respond yes.
Yeah, I also respond yes. I need the voices.
Then why? Bannister? Benny? Harrison? Jacobs, Creighton, Harrison.
So
Can we trust
Your
Harrison?
PB is now giving you a critical warning that something is. You need to get out now.
well,
What do you say
wait.
to this being?
Love to stay and talk, but gotta fucking do. No. I do not say that. I'm making
Could-
that clear. That was a joke.
So,
Could you
the exact wordings from PB is causal collapse impending.
Oh fuck. can you return us to our original causality from what we before we entered the
When
causal
was
anomaly?
you have now then?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What were the events pertaining to you?
Oh, what events were we pertaining to when we went into the causal anomaly?
Yes.
The assault on this planet by the Harrison forces.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Specifically, later assault after. Ah, fuck. You're really fucking doing my head in with this shit.
Yep.
During the diplomatic
The first
re-leaning.
contact accords.
Nope,
Then it is
not the first one.
agreed.
Nope, not the first contact accords.
But you have, haven't you not? Or is it
We-
then?
we-
Were you the
No.
first?
Nope, we're not the first. Stop taking words out of my mouth.
The second?
The attack
You know,
You
fuck
get to
was-
make the antelope.
led by
everyone.
Admiral Stenster.
Now, this is a role for everyone. Everyone, you're all part of Harrison's Legionate. Every single one of you get to make a 1d20 plus 2d6.
1d20 plus 2d6.
The check
Oh,
is an
fuck!
I ain't gonna
18.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think I did a pretty good fucking roll.
Solemn,
Yup.
you passed. You are aware of keenly aware of. You are from. You sit foot down on this planet in 4,209 AU.
4,209 AU. Right. I guess I'll pipe up and say, we are from the time of 4,209 AU. That is when we set down on this planet.
Second contact. Yeah. And you find yourselves here. Oh, hang on. Got that over there. Boom, wham. You guys are over here.
And we're back to the
Not this shit again.
beginning.
Sorry, that's more meta bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say this again. Hey, Flint. I didn't
Don't
know we were going for
worry.
round 2 of, hey, time to go see random bullshit and go back to somewhere else.
So, you notice that things are shattering around you and you feel deeply frozen as you fall to sleep. And you find yourself standing in the middle of a sandstorm.
I think we're back to where we started. I come to those two.
Look at our position.
At least we know their positions. Yeah, I know.
Have our mechs changed at all since we've disappeared? Are they?
You can
oddly
tell
res-
that PB looks extremely worried.
PB, what is going on?
She shakes her head and says nothing.
Yeah.
Are our mechs in the same condition after the battle? Or have they
Yes.
changed, like...
They are the same as what they were afterwards.
I guess our only option is to head forward.
Yeah.
Alright, I go to there.
Give me 1 second.
I'm going here.
What the fuck?
As you walk up, you notice extremely old and rusted machinery in front of you. So far gone that it has collapsed upon itself multiple times over the millennia. All you can make out is nothing more than basic beams and steeling. You probably assume that the one over here probably was a heavy crane. The one on the right was most likely an earth mover. The one beneath you at the bottom left, you're not sure what that is. You seem to remember. It's like, oh, that's a truck. No, that's a... Isn't that a motorbike?
Can I come to Antelo to ask him to scan it?
Yes.
I guess, yeah, I'll scan all three.
Right, so the one at the top left, so this one here, there's nothing. It's just a complete scrap heap of rusted steel. This one over here, you got a faint battery output, but that's it. This one over here, I need you to make a systems save.
Bam.
You can tell that as you scanned it, that something's wrong with it. And PB kind of mentions, that is a causal loop, Commander.
Can we disable it?
I would recommend not interacting with outer causality events.
Okay, so in other words, get the hell away from it.
If you interact with an event that you have not interacted with, you will have eternally interacted with the event.
That does not sound good. Thank you, PB.
It does shift in your direction.
Yeah, we want to be away from that, guys. Do not go near it. It seems to be it seems to be what's causing all this temporal.
Out of character, if you fuck this up, you're making a new one. This is warnings that I give to people.
Alright.
It's like, I always do this whenever I'm making a new campaign. If something that I think I have described as obviously big bad, I will give you a very clear no.
Right.
We need to get out of the mines now.
Yeah,
We're not in the mines.
we need to get away from there.
Oh,
Right,
we need to head.
PB, any suggestions?
No.
We should write these coordinates down so we
I
make sure no one else comes there.
Recommend not interacting with causality. Sorry, Commander. Thinking is difficult in the presence of causal loop.
I guess we back away from the fucking causal loop device.
Which the...
Motherfucker. Ah!
As you make your way over, you do notice that things are becoming really weird.
Not becoming, it's been fucking firmly
Yeah,
in the
no,
weird
it's-
category.
Yeah, welcome to time travel, wank. Things get wacky. You have a pretty good idea that you're being shepherded in a direction.
Guys, I think we should go down this way, if possible.
No, we're being
Think we're
shepherded up.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
going up.
Okay. You guys are more experienced with this shit than me, so...
So we'll just say that you're intelligent enough to. All right, so you guys have made your way over here, and
I run into the
stop
mines.
moving. Stop
Fuck
moving.
this.
So go
Oh.
back a little bit. So you guys were about here. As you just walk up, you do hear in the back of your minds, "Drink now. Drink now."
I drink a sip of my water.
No, that was something very odd talking to you.
I
Drink
say,
PB looks at you and shakes her head vigorously.
Okay, definitely not drinking.
I go into the mines.
Nope.
Right, so who moves next? Move. Right, so you were the last to move. Who is this?
This
That
man.
was
Amon.
you, see. Right. So you see, as you turn to move to the mines, in your back vision, you notice that things are becoming very blurry. And for whatever reason, you turn back to look around. And you're no longer in your frame anymore. You're in school. And in front of you, you see all of your friends going up to you. It's like, dude, yo, come this way, man. There's a wicked movie playing right now. Here you go. But they
I
don't
say-
look right.
Under the pressure of the friends calling to me, I try and steel myself and go towards where I remember the mines being.
Give me a 1d. I'm looking at your character sheet right now. Give me a 1d20 plus 2d6.
Fuck! Every
No,
time.
don't worry. Natural 1 does not mean automatic
Oh.
foul. You literally only had to beat a +5.
Okay.
You're fine. You did not get
Okay.
gangbanged by the spooky ghosts.
I
As
might, so
you-
doesn't mean I go towards the mine.
As you turn away, you can hear them screaming your name. You don't want to be friends anymore?
Not in the slightest.
Don't respond.
I
Just go to
say-
the mines.
I'm alright. Bye bye.
Did you respond to them?
No, I did not. I just.
Then
go.
who did you say I'm alright to?
Fuck.
Go back
You
to
fucked
where
up
you
and
were.
you committed.
I responded apparently. Yep.
So go back.
We talk. Go back.
So you were here. You feel an extremely frigid, painful hand on your right shoulder, and you know that you do not turn around. Are you going to leave us?
I don't answer.
You feel the pain sort of dissipate. I thought we were
I tried.
friends.
Don't answer.
Goodbye, friend. And you find yourself in front of the mines.
I go. Wait, did they go into the mines or are they just in front of it?
You're all entering the mines right now. They're witnessing
Yeah,
you. So to their perspective, your mech just kind of stopped moving for a second. Why
Okay,
did
I'll
it
say
stop
Did you
one
you?
guys hear
thing.
that?
What was that?
I just turn around and go. I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "Why did you stop moving for so long? We were trying to retreat. Like,
I just say, don't worry about it. I don't give information about it.
Oh.
And I guess now I'll just turn around to everyone and be like, do we just want to head in then and just see what's through here? Find somewhere safe to repair our mechs?
Angelo, as you sort of walk up to the large, huge entrances to these mines, you do see a projection of PB standing near the rail tracks, kind of waving at you, gesturing you forward. And in the back of your mind, you hear, "Sorry, Commander, a sister."
Oh. Well, tell her I'm glad to see her.
She is not happy to see you.
Why is that?
I'm not entirely, certain.
What?
What could I have done to piss her off?
You have done not everything wrong, Commander.
Of course I have. Fucking hell.
Average woman experience.
Yeah, it's like you have
sorry.
done nothing, everything wrong.
Oh, great.
No one else sees this. This is just in your mind, Antelo.
Yep. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, welcome to Wank. And as yous take place in the mines, yous go quite deep into the tunnels, and you don't see any resistance or any people or nothing holding up you. As you go quite far in there, you do come across a junction point. And you could tell that this is probably what used to be a forward resting point for the workers of the colony.
Alright, would this be a good spot for us to set
Out
down
of character,
here?
yes, this is a full rest. This is
Alright,
probably
Alright.
where we're going to end it.
awesome.
So we can rest. So how does repairing systems work? Does that...
So, you're all using GMS mechs yet? So,
Yes.
Yeah.
how it works is if you need to repair a destroyed structure, that is one repair. For every structure point you have lost, that is one repair. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You do get the full HP points back regardless. You don't have to spend repair on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna repair
Cool,
one of my
so-
structures.
But do
I'm gonna repair
keep
both
track
my
of this.
structures.
Because you are using a rest, not a full repair.
Yep. I am gonna repair
Good.
both my structures.
You're down 2
And-
repair.
Yep.
And I don't need to repair any structures, so...
Yep.
Can I how would I get the armament redundancy back? Oh no, wait, never mind. This system can only be used once before full repair. Never mind. Nope, I get it. I have to fully repair. That's how.
Yes.
I answered my own question. Mark that is
Yep.
used. Mark is destroyed. So EVA is now.
Well, all right. Look,
destroyed.
okay. Everyone gets a full repair because I did have the next fight based for 4 You get a full repair. Don't worry about it. Everything goes back to max. You're fine. Don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Can I roll for my weapon then?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it right now. 1d6 plus 2.
For fuck's sake!
Damn, dude.
I
That
have the
sucks,
shittest
my guy.
luck in rolling. You can ask Silent. The one fucking D&D
Yes.
game I did with him as well.
Oh, yep. So, we do have 15 minutes left if you want to leave that for, like, you guys conversing over what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
So as you kind of set up point for the night at the huge junction that you're sitting at, is all get out your personal fabricators and whatnot that you have stored in the back of your mechs and whatnot, and you start printing the tools that you need to fix things up. You find yourself able to actually talk to each other. What are you saying? Antelo, all the interactions you had with PB was just with you.
Yeah.
And no one else saw that. And all the interactions that you had with Lich was with Silent and C. Antelo, you did not get that.
Okay.
What did we just see? What?
Don't know.
You are all aware that you went off to
Which
a fuck
part?
off weird place, though.
Which part are you talking about?
All of it. What was all of that? The void, the floating. The floating goat thing. What was it all?
Did you not see the thing?
You all
there
just
as well?
hear a clunk as he's just fucking decided to, finish up the last of his little patch jobs and go to sleep because he's had enough of this shit.
Done. He's
Oh,
done.
Are you actually tapping out for the rest of the 15 minutes, Antelo?
Pretty much, mate, my head is fucking killing me.
Oh,
for the
that's
last
good.
45 minutes.
Because, yeah, like, that's the thing, is this is the last of the recording, like, for 14 minutes, and then we're going to say that's it.
Yep.
Yep, so you two can talk, and if you guys do talk about this, and because it's your first time Sea Beast, if you bring up a point that is incorrect or anything, I will correct that for you. So you guys talk about things that have occurred, and I will help you along.
Tell me if there's any sort of like license level ups or anything like that you're planning on doing.
You get
Or
license
whatever.
levels up after missions.
Okay, there you go. Alright, I'm going to bed because I'm fucking.
Yep,
My head
alright,
is
I'll catch you
killing
next
me.
time.
Bye.
So as you hear that really odd one sort of fucking off into the their self-printed sleeping bag and whatnot, you do see their AI projection. You're experienced with what are known as subalterans, sort of waving at you, and as she waves before she shuts off, you do notice a very rapid switch between a fairly standard and extremely generic woman sort of waving her hands at you and swapping over to, for a single microsecond, you see a black abyss surrounded by red lightning, and then swapping back to her, and then she bows and then dematerializes because it's just a hologram.
I look at Silent like,
You saw that too, right?
yeah.
What is this place?
What? I don't know anymore. So much weird shit has happened.
You saw the same stuff as I did before. I don't even know who I am. You say I am Odin, but I don't know that name.
If I saw it and you both saw it, that means something messed with your mind there. That wasn't. Oh,
Don't
What time
worry,
am
that
I
was
on?
a Stanley going to bed.
yeah.
Mhm.
You are still you, because if you think those were your real memories, then that wouldn't I also think that? Those wouldn't be your memories. We both saw
But
it
it-
at the same time.
Look, I'm just gonna go to sleep on this. I don't know. This is nothing like I expected to do, joining the Lancer Corps. And at that point, I'm going to go to bed. I go to sleep.
Yep. So, Sea Beast, you being the last one who's awake, as you sit around the small campfire that you've made, drinking a coffee, down the tunnel,
you see a small, tiny silver flash before it fades into red and dissipates.
Can I do an observation check?
Yes, you can.
What is that, a 1d20?
Yeah. You need to beat a 7. My dude. Okay. Tell me your pilot skills, my guy. What do you have?
Pilot skills. I have blow something up, patch, stay cool, and survive.
Oh no, survive would apply to this.
Oh, okay. So
You got
plus 2, so then it's an 8.
You
Let's
need to
go!
roll a 2d6.
2d6.
Okay, yep. So you got a 9. You do pass.
Okay.
You know that there is something very wrong about the left tunnel.
Write that down.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Is that left
hear
tunnel?
in the back of your mind, so Silent, you're asleep right now. Sea Beast, you hear, drink deep. Before you head off to sleep. Right, and we'll end it there. So say g'day to the recording.
Good day, Mr. Recording.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching the channel, lads. Beautiful. See yous.